Just got told off.
You didn't get told off.
I mean, kind of.
You know, listening to
We
you
were
guys.
told
We
to
got told to
about
focus.
video games.
Yeah.
And I'm the one who gets told off for being late every week, so you know.
We got told
By
to focus.
whom? Who's telling you off
Hello.
for being late? Hello.
Hello.
Right.
Now my brain is trying to remember the right pronunciation. Fuck, it's Ceres, isn't it?
No, it's
Right?
Terrace.
No,
Terrace.
fuck! Fuck! I
Okay.
doubted myself. I questioned myself and got it wrong. God
Therese.
damn it.
Hello, Karis. Hello, Hannah.
I will burn it into my brain, Karis. I promise.
Next time I'll call you Cerise.
It's
Just to
a
make
cycle
it,
shit.
you have to go as far in the positive. No,
Yeah.
the
Hi,
opposite.
Cherry.
I mean, I'm no longer mythic. I'm just Germish now.
Yeah, you are Germish.
Amber lost her name too, so it's okay.
Ember lost her name?
Yeah, now
Isn't it
she's
just
mischievous.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Mischief. Sorry.
Yep.
I must have missed that somewhere along the way.
I don't remember what she said, but I responded with, "I'm just gonna call you Mischief from now on," and then she changed her name.
I think you just have a power.
Also, hi,
You
Hannah.
change everyone's name.
No, that's sorry.
Thank you for resubscribing, Yuna.
Yeah,
No, actually, this is my
Is it
first
your
subscription.
Is this your
I gifted
first subscription?
5 subs.
Oh. Oh.
I gifted
Ari
5,
also
and then I
changed
sat
Sorry,
there like,
I was gonna
"Alright,
say, if you put it over in
take
that
off the
corner
sub
like that,
myself."
it looks really good. If
Yeah.
it's just over in the corner on
It
top of the
was
clouds like
lost
that.
underneath the chat box, so
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's perking up a bit now. We have new logo for PA, so we're repping the new
Ooh,
logo.
Yeah.
It's
It looks
everywhere.
nice.
super pretty.
And so, just in case you did miss my message earlier, anyone who wants to take part in the debate but isn't comfortable obviously joining VC or isn't able to join VC and talk, you can write it out and one of us will read out your side.
Yes.
If you would like.
So this will either be the most irate or the most chill debate thingy we've had, and we've had a few.
What we're gonna
I
This
am a
is
person who
this
gets
is a-
really, really into debate, so I will just try and keep myself under wraps.
This is structured. There are rules, and we will lay down the gauntlet, and then
Yeah. So how it's gonna work tonight. The debaters, obviously you guys are gonna, if you'd like to take part, you're gonna let me know now, either in chat or here in VC, and I'm gonna stick all your names in a hat. You're gonna get chosen at random. Then we're gonna flip a coin to see who gets to choose their character first. We have a character wheel and then a setting wheel. The settings come with a question. So, for example, like if you got Gotham City, the question could be like, who would survive against the worst of the worst in Gotham City? And you'll debate why your character is the winner in that. There is no, well, he just wouldn't. You have to argue as to why they would win. So no giving in and just being like, my character would never win this, so I'm just going to forfeit. Nope. You're going to make it work. There are fact sheets on all the characters in the weekly book chat channel. So you can
Akuma's
get
been a
little...
bitch.
Akuma said that they
I
were
will
gonna
drop
put
my
the
name
game
in the hat. I will
am
drop my
dropping
name in the hat.
in the goblet of fire.
Yeah.
Quite literally,
your name
I
in the
felt
goblet of
that
fire.
our names are going into a goblet of fire.
So we've got Yune, we've got Mythic. Come on, guys.
It's actually the challenge of ashes for copyright reasons.
Oh, yes, of course.
We've got Cyber
Alright,
and Eli
right,
because
sorry.
you two don't get a choice.
Wait, did I get tossed into
I'm
the
allowing
think-
that,
do you
fire?
think when-
Akuma.
Do you think when she gets angry, she's J.K. growling?
Haven't
Okay.
you done that one before?
Probably.
No.
Okay, it feels like
No.
another
Tarn, are you
Try-
putting your name
I've
in?
said
time, but
we're doing debates, Valkyrie, and
Yes, we're doing
You are welcome
character
to-
versus
Wrong.
character who would win hypothetical situations debates. Friendly
Did you-
debates.
Yes. Did you throw my hat in the ring?
I did.
Did I have a choice?
Nope. I literally said
oh no,
putting Cyber and
yeah.
Eli because you don't get a choice.
Okay.
yeah, just don't put us against each other.
I
'Cause
don't
that
get a
is-
choice in
No,
that. It's
I
friggin'
think
random.
It's a random hat.
I have
we-
all the wheels. Okay, there are so many friggin' wheels. It's
I-
unwheel.
do we
Also, Sai, I think we've learned.
I hope so. Have you got that many wheels that it's unwieldy?
Yeah, it is
Do we have a wheel to decide the
unbelievable.
wheel? Do we have a wheel?
If you want to debate.
That's really nice.
So we've got Unilo.
Yes.
We've
It
got.
is really nice.
Oh, fuck it, I'm putting Germish. We've got Cyber Goose. We've got Eli.
Fuck yes.
Herald of Gustav.
Come on, who else is putting their name in? Can't just have 4 of you.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh about that. All I heard was I'm just putting Germish.
I'm just putting Germish. Tarn, you giving it a go?
What? No, I'm not here.
What do you mean you're not
Come
here?
on,
You're
you can
literally
do it.
speaking.
You can
come
do
on.
it. I believe in you.
Be like your namesake and be a badass.
Yes.
That too.
You.
No, you can type out
have-
your argument, Valkyrie.
We will read
And
it.
also there
we
is
will
there
read
is
it on
no
your behalf.
bias as well because the audience here on Twitch are gonna pick the winners. So
So when I start bribing you all for votes,
the
just
only thing you
ignore
can't do is vote for yourself. You can vote for everyone else, even if you're taking part. You can vote for other people, but you cannot vote for yourself.
Nom nom. Poor
Oh, she
cookie.
asked,
It
go
ain't
to bed.
eaten.
it. Okay.
So Tarn, you gonna give it a go?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Peer pressure for
Exactly.
the win.
My wife bullies me over my stupid arguments. That's the worst.
Now go do drugs. This is the next step
Wait,
in
what?
peer. That's the next step in peer pressure.
Hey,
You get
Akuma.
pressured
Fine.
into.
I don't know if you remember, but I am Dutch. We do drugs.
Oh shit! Yes. No shit. Right.
I'm
Then
pretty
don't
sure
do
we
drugs,
starve
kid.
with drugs. No, don't do them. They're bad. Not good.
My
do
not
husband is
enjoyable at
not
all.
here to bully me for my arguments, so
How lucky. Actually, my
My
wife
partner
owns another
partner
same
runs
room.
this, so I'm
Oh,
gonna get bullied no matter what.
Karis! 100 bits and a corgi!
Whoa.
Yeah.
corgis
We
are
need
so
it.
cute.
Corgis
They
are the
are
best.
need a-
cute.
We need a corgi butt wiggle emote.
We do.
I
We
hate
do.
the
Twitch
fact
needs to
that
hurry
I
up and
can't.
pay me so I can buy a bloody new emote. I want a shaking butt corgi on my screen.
Valkyrie's joining.
Yeah, go on Valkyrie.
Whoop, whoop. How fast can you just
1, 2,
go
3,
check?
4, 5, 6,
the
7.
time?
We have an
Am I supposed
uneven
to go
number.
to
We have an odd number.
Oh, we need one more.
I need one more.
Akuma. Akuma.
Akuma
Akuma
Matata.
Gojira.
Do we have to get sassy to force him?
Go, ma.
We have to call that, what's his Pengu?
His best friend.
No,
We have to
he-
summon the
he-
French.
No, summoning the French didn't work last time.
Oh,
No,
shit.
then
Summon the
Eli would
Italians.
run away.
So would
Eli would run
Tarn.
away if we summon the French. Yeah.
Come on, Akuma, you can do it in writing.
No, I could also
Hannah,
just.
Hannah, do
If
you
I
fancy it?
step out, then it's an even number.
No,
No,
don't you
you're in now.
do.
Your name is on the wheel.
You are chained to the
You can
radiator in the
check-
I'm
basement.
We always
sure
have
Housewell
to
can
go
do it
move
twice.
people.
You are chained to the
Okay.
radiator.
Well,
I
we're
was
gonna
gonna
have
say
to-
I could do it twice if need be.
Well, we're probably gonna have to because there's a lot more characters
It's
than
not
there
a
are
long
people.
list.
Fair enough.
Okay, so should we see who's gonna go first?
You can't argue with the same person. No.
I
The
will-
second time
I will
round,
do
you
my
have to
best.
argue reasonably.
If you put Eli in twice and he has to argue himself.
How does it work?
Oh, he can do that. I'm sure he can.
How is
think
work
Phil Hall
going,
might.
Hannah?
I don't like not being allowed to respond because I'm trying to take care of the children and people are bad mouthing me.
We're not bad
Can
mouthing
I
you.
create a bracket? I
You
can
are
create a
not bad
bracket.
mouthing me.
You stop tapping me on the shoulder, please. Please, I am busy. Amuse yourself. The fact that you don't have
Wait.
access to your technology is your own fault.
Is
not
that
mine.
the older one?
It is.
Is that the oldest? Right, so she should have gone to bed with the others.
She is going to bed in a
She,
minute.
considering she was a
No, I don't need to. I don't want
participant in the.
the.
Our children thought it would be very funny to like throw fairy liquid on a wooden floor so they could skate up and down it today. And then
Sorry, what's
then
fairy liquid?
proceeded
Washing up liquid.
washing up liquid, and then
Oh.
The
proceeded
bubbly stuff you
to
use for your dishes.
try clear that up with a mop.
Yes. A spray
That must have
mop.
worked well.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
No,
I
So-
fear that was the bad decision.
just a little bit.
It was a bad decision.
Dog looks like he's on fucking ice skates now. But it's cruelty to pick the kids up by their legs and use their hair to mop it up. So
Correct.
Okay.
But you can always try.
Because of numbers, we're going to do this a little bit differently.
Yeah, you just take my name
We
off,
get
it's
to
fine.
see
No,
the spinning
that's
wheel.
not what's happening.
no, we'll do it twice.
No,
You can
no,
argue against
no,
yourself.
No names are being taken off. Don't be silly.
Fuck. I regret saying yes.
Only if caught.
Fairy
I
liquid.
need
My
to
God.
reread the book of the month so I'm up to date on when we do that.
Me too.
I read it so fast and was like just done with it. And I was like, oh, okay.
I need
It
to
was like short.
read the book of the month.
Well,
Yeah.
do it.
Yes.
Oh, that
next
was
one.
really mean the first time it put Yule versus Eli.
Oh, you
Oh.
should have done it.
Great.
Do it. Do it.
Sure.
Why is it changing Eli to with a I?
Just put Ellie in.
But I was here to say, just put Ellie. Eli and Ellie.
Eli can fight his alter ego.
Yep.
He's only Ellie on the weekends.
Okay. We have a bracket.
Oh.
An open one or a closed
Tournament
one?
style.
We're doing
Oh,
it
fuck.
tournament style.
It means there's even more chances to debate. I didn't even want to do it once.
Well,
You're gonna go on and win
lose
this
the
whole thing
first
now.
one and then you're out.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. I mean,
But again, you
could
don't get
happen.
any choice on winning or losing because that's up to the audience, who now know that you want out, so probably a vote for you just to be annoying.
no, they won't. Except Akuma.
Well, because you asked for it, going up first is Eli versus Yune.
With what
Ooh.
characters?
I'm
Well-
going to go grab my pudding. This is gonna be fun.
Yune, heads or tails?
Tails.
It was heads, so Eli gets to pick first. The two character choices are. They're supposed to. I fucking forgot to put it on the screen.
Please be someone.
Do we see the wheel
I
or?
forgot to put
more
it
than
on the
just-
screen.
Oh, by the way, does the rest like mute themselves when the debate's happening, or?
Nah.
No, you can
Okay.
stay unmuted. Just don't obviously be really annoying.
Mm-hmm. I'll do my best. It's hard, but okay.
If you have to mute yourself, mute yourself.
So we have. Okay. Why have you decided to be humongous? We're not
Why
having that.
did it? Oh my god, child. Ooh, Ebenezer.
Ooh.
We've got Ebenezer Scrooge
Versus.
versus. Hide the choice. Spin, spin, spin wheel.
Spin, 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 spin.
Slide down.
Shh. Aragon.
Oh dear god.
Okay. So Eli,
What's the setting?
no, you choose your character before you get your
Okay,
setting.
Okay. Which one do you want to do?
I guess I'll do Aragorn.
Okay. You ready for the next wheel? Is it going to have more wheels?
Sure. Let's see the setting.
We've got. Oh, this is gonna be
Spin
fun.
that wheel. Oh my god. Westeros? Oh
Mhm.
dear god.
Neverland.
Neverland it is.
In Neverland?
And your question is for Neverland, who would best lead the Lost Boys as their new leader? So Eli, you get to go first.
Oh, I get to go first. Well, obviously, Aragorn is the best choice. Due to him having previous leadership experience, being, a king. I hate that I'm blanking so hard right now. No, it all boils down to that. Like he has leadership experience. He's a king. He's shown throughout the entire Lord of the Rings series that he has the capability to command. He's inventive, for lack of a better term. So I assume he would be able to fly due to his fantasy. That's not what it's called. Imagination is the word I'm looking for. I think I'm done there, honestly. So, Unai, take it away.
Well, that's all well and good. But Ebenezer Scrooge, he might have been a very selfish and cruel man. But he learned to be better, and he is now a very generous man. He can probably use his skill in business to actually get the Lost Boys to do bigger and better things. He is a very resourceful man. He likes to spend as little money and time doing as little as possible to gain as much as possible. And though he was very selfish and cruel, he can use those things against Hook and the pirates. And I think he would be a good leader for the Lost Boys, since he also found found a new way of appreciating life.
Okay, do you have a rebuttal, Eli?
Wait, we get rebuttals?
Yep.
I
There are
didn't think
seven.
we were gonna
There
get...
are 7 of us. Okay.
I don't have a rebuttal, except it hit me that I'm not sure if you said Aragon or Aragorn.
Aragon, as in Lord of the Rings.
As in the Lord of the Rings, okay.
It came up on the screen.
Too small for him to see.
It's also in the
No,
chat.
but I ran over to the kids. I'm doing multiple things at once.
So you have no rebuttal, is what you're saying?
I don't think I do, no.
Okay.
I mean, Aragorn can be good for, like, he's a survivalist. He's been living in the wilds for a very, very long time. He knows how to find food. He knows how to scavenge, etc., 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 which would be important for the Lost Boys. Which Ebenezer Scrooge, having lived in a city for his entire life, could not do. And business acumen isn't going to help much in the wilds.
But he can use his business savage to trade. I am fairly certain he would do much better with trading with the Indians than Peter Pan.
But would he be better than Aragorn? Peter Pan doesn't factor into this. I'm assuming Peter Pan is either.
He went to Wendy, probably.
Yes, he went to Wendy.
No, but I think Ebenezer Scrooge would be the better choice to lead the Lost Boys in Neverland.
What would he trade?
All the kind of things the Lost Boys have found, and he would probably introduce different kinds of things that they can make and build.
Yeah, the poll is up. People need to get
Are us
voting.
and the VC allowed to vote?
You are indeed.
There's the poll.
And we are not allowed to vote on ourselves.
Can't vote for yourself.
Valkyrie, there's a poll in the chat. In the above, on top of, I don't know what you say.
All of the above.
Mm.
By the way, Ari, thank you for the description of the characters.
Oh,
So I
you're
don't have
welcome.
to search it up myself.
Yeah, some of
Yeah,
these
we-
characters I don't know, so these are going to be very, very helpful if I get someone I don't know.
I
Yeah, like-
would have been so screwed if I got Feyre. So incredibly
Hey,
screwed.
you could have gone with the fact that she's also illiterate, like all the literal children. So,
No,
Oh,
no,
hello!
just in general, I would have been screwed. Who
Also, to just get this out there, Aragon is obviously the better choice. But
Yeah, you
But
did not
we are
send a big
not.
fan.
We are not here
Well-
to argue.
well done, Eli.
who we think would be the better choice. No, that's why I'm telling. That was why I told people Ebenezer would totally be the best choice.
Yes. Either way, chat. You're wrong. They won the fuck out of that, but
Oh wow, look at all the debaters that just joined.
Huh.
Look at Akuma Stasi debaters. Wow.
Why are you not letting me score? Yep.
I need to move this to a different screen so I can see it better.
Need to hide the window capture a
Is
second while
there
I
a way
log
to
into
pop?
things.
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Right, can we start this tournament now?
Oh,
So who is up next?
I think she's attempting to figure out
Sorry.
her tournament thingy.
Yep, I was
He's fighting for her life.
I was trying to fix things. There we go. Look, see, it worked. Totally did things. Here's the
Hey.
poll. View the poll results.
It is so small.
It was
It is.
6 to
it
2.
is quite small.
Let me okay. Right, it was.
Oh, I see. My name literally is Germish on the board.
It absolutely is.
Welcome back, Valk.
Wait, here we go. I can zoom. Is that better?
Yes, much
I can
better.
collapse the side too. There we go.
Shit.
Cool. Oh, wait. Right. Okay. Cyber Goose and Valkyrie.
Oh shit.
Who will speak for Valkyrie? Or is she here now?
I take my hella back. Grr. I just angrily honk.
Right. Goose.
Oh yeah, we haven't heard a single honk.
No, you
I
did
have
it earlier.
honked several times.
Goose.
Okay.
Have you?
Heads or tails?
Tails. You also forgot. I have a honk on the soundboard.
Yes, that's the honk I was looking for.
Okay, you ready?
So
I
it was
can't hear the
tails.
stream, so I won't hear it there.
Right.
It's tails.
Aragon
Tails.
and Screwdriver out.
I
So-
said.
We have ba. Gandalf
Oh,
Gandalf.
versus
Right. This is Dumbledore. This is weird.
Geralt of Nah.
Zayden Horson.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay, Sai, as you won your coin flip, you get to choose which one you'd like to argue.
Right, okay.
That's how he spells name.
Yes.
Zayden's fourth.
Oh.
Is that Fourth Wing Zayden?
Yep.
Yes.
Shadow Daddy.
Right,
Yes.
okay. I actually know more about him
haven't.
than Gandalf, so we're gonna go with Zayden.
Ooh,
Oh,
fun.
Right,
interesting.
I forgot.
Right.
I forgot.
Ready?
Yeah, like I've read that recently. I've never actually read Lord of the Rings. I didn't really pay attention in the film, so.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, you're gonna be in Middle
Hello.
Earth, so you might have picked the bad choice.
I mean,
Ooh.
What's the question?
The
I mean,
question
who would be
is...
invited into a Hobbit?
Hold on. Does that
Middle
mean I
Earth,
get
not the
scale? Does
Shire.
that mean I get scale as well, or is
No.
it just Zayden?
No, it's just Zayden.
Just Aiden.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
Actually,
just Zayden is enough.
Just Zayden is probably enough.
so the question is, who would successfully destroy the One Ring in Mordor?
Oh no.
I mean,
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now.
I also have to mute myself.
Right. Okay.
So wait, is it me?
Who's going first?
You are.
Goose.
I am. Right. Okay. So, from what I'm aware of Zayden, he is an individual of very strong principles. One of the things I actually quite liked about him in the books is his approach to almost refusing to be what other people expect him to be. You look at the way that he is supporting the other people of the rebellion, whatever they're called, but never, from what I'm aware of what I've read, never actually forms a rebellion of his own. I don't know if that changes at all. He is someone with very strong morals, who doesn't succumb to influence of others, very much stands up for his own beliefs, and as such, I think, provides him with a very good basis of actually resisting the temptation of the ring. On top of that, actually getting into Mount Doom, considering his ability to cloak himself with his shadows, the ability to control shadows magically, and all this type of jazz, I probably would say give him an incredibly good chance. He's also an incredibly capable fighter. Ultimately, yeah, like he's also incredibly resourceful, and he's very decisive in his actions. I think not only does he have sort of the mental fortitude to resist, but also the ability to then navigate and reach the destination to destroy the One Ring. So yeah, that's my presentation of an argument.
And
Oh,
Valkyrie?
it's gonna be difficult.
I don't know. I'm going with very limited information.
I also have very limited information. That's why it's difficult. I'm only a few chapters into Fourth Wing, and I haven't read The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings in a while. So, this tip. If it's a question of like who's more powerful,
It's more a question of why you think Gandalf would be the one to successfully destroy the One Ring in Mordor.
Okay. Well, I mean, there is home story advantage. I mean, hmm. I mean, the ring itself enhances the bearer according to like how much power they already possess. And like Gandalf seems like a pretty high up there wizard, along with, Dumbledore. So he's all knowledgeable. I don't. So I mean, with that right there, definitely, I feel like he might have more power than Zayden, even if he is a dragon rider. Which I don't think they have magical abilities, but I'm not that far into the book yet, so I could be wrong. But yeah, I think Gandalf definitely is pretty powerful.
Okay. Goose, do you have a rebuttal?
Gandalf had to get a hobbit to carry the ring because he couldn't do it himself. That's my rebuttal right there. So if we're talking Zayden,
Like I said,
great.
I haven't read it.
He's not tested yet, but I would say in terms of like, also his character sheet says he's like burdened with responsibility. If he feels he has a responsibility to destroy the ring, that is probably going to work in his favor. So yeah, I'd say outside of like Gandalf being, I guess.
Wait, am I not allowed to vote at all, or?
You can't vote for yourself.
Okay.
So.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I'd say.
You agree. You vote on who you think won. So, listening to their arguments, do you think Zayden won or Gandalf won? Not who do you necessarily think would win it from what you know of the character.
Based on the information presented by the people arguing, who do you think argued their point best?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely
also,
not me.
Akuma, how have I not read Lord of the Rings? Because I struggled with the way it was written.
I haven't read Lord of the Rings. I've just watched the movies.
And I'm also not someone who partakes in like film as a media, really.
I'm
and
gonna
also,
make him watch them again because he
Karis,
promised that we could do.
I
a
did
full...
not finish Fourth Wing yet. I did say we'd do a full watch through.
With
we're not starting this argument again.
With all the food. We're doing it with all the food.
This time I've read the
It
book.
could be like the new rule 1.
I'm happy for you. I'm reading my insect book at the minute. Thank you.
It's good.
Karen's like, you need to. Okay, has everyone voted? Okay, let's end the poll.
Oh shit! I got to vote.
So Goose won. Zayden.
Surprising. just an FYI, Zayden equipped with the One Ring is the most terrifying fucking shit I can imagine.
Oh, yeah. Agreed.
Also, again, I love the
if there's
fact
someone
that
corruptible.
shadow powers were not mentioned at all.
No, he did say that.
Just cloaks himself entirely in shadow, walks in, pops it in the fire, done.
I literally said that.
That's what he said.
He said that.
No, but you kept going on about like his mental fortitude and all this, and I'm like, no.
And his physical
so the ring
abilities.
doesn't take him over.
Sassy fuckboy is just like, nah.
No, one of the biggest things with the ring is its ability to. It's the whole thing is the temptation, which is a mental thing, not a physical thing. So more than anything, his need is to be mentally fortified. and he is a very strong-willed, driven individual. He's resourceful. Like, it's everything I said. And then, yes, I did mention the shadow powers. I literally said he would probably have the best chance because of his ability to control shadows. He just cloak himself, walk in. You said that. You just didn't listen. You see it? Yeah. Honk at you aggressively.
Karis says, if it was Violet at risk, you know Satan would get it done immediately.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he wouldn't get it
Yeah.
done. I'm just saying it would be the most fucking terrifying thing ever.
Hey, Zen.
Hi, Zen.
I do have to say I fully
Zen.
agree with the statement that you made. He literally had to have someone else carry the ring for him.
Because he
Yeah,
would
but
be-
also he's smart enough to let someone else carry it
Technically
for him.
speaking, there's nothing to say
Yeah.
that he couldn't do that again.
Yeah.
He'd still be the
No,
one.
I just think that the luck of draw screwed them over this time.
Yes, it did a little bit. Of all the choices you could have got, this is when we get like Dumbledore and bloody
Hey,
Hogwarts next.
Sassy's joining. He wants his hat thrown in the ring.
Go on, Sassy.
Get your sassy ass in there.
Right, we're adding into the bracket. I need to. Where's me? No, not you. You.
The characters those has are already chosen. You don't get to choose a character. You get given one.
Are you gonna let me add? I know I'm 33% of the way in, but
Ari
let me add.
spins the wheel to pick 2 characters out of the lineup, and
Right,
whoever
hang on.
gets
Eli was you,
the-
right? Valkyrie, and they're done. Okay, so we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to start from scratch.
flip of a coin, correct, decides first on out of the 2 characters. We have. I will link you in.
If you know nothing about them, the weekly book chats has a small blurb on all the characters.
Yes.
I'm trying to. I forgot who I was trying to tag.
Right, create a bracket. Let's try this again.
Tag you in the weekly book chats where we have.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter if you don't know much about it. There is, as you've probably just
Clearly.
heard, we just kind of go for it. Jermish. Tarn. Cybergoose.
Yeah, you can
Valkyrie.
just make them sound good. I tried to make
Eli.
Ebenezer Scrooge the
Unit.
right choice for leader of the Lost Boys.
I mean, it was a very good try. I will give you that.
Just
'Cause
very
that's
hard to
very,
make
very
look
bit
good
mean
against Aragon.
to... Yeah. Right. Before we go, anyone else wanting to join?
I think you did change the brackets.
Yeah, I've got to fix the brackets. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry.
So,
Oh, Akuma said fine, so he's also joining.
yes,
Which brings us back to an uneven number.
that's fine.
Yay!
It's fine.
Let's go!
More uneven number.
Maybe Zen was to join.
Goose is getting called out.
Why is Goose getting called out?
Sen is like, or you need to tell Sam he needs to finish the game. He's gonna be like hour
HR.
500 when he finally does.
No, HR.
Hunter rank.
HR. Yes.
Yeah, do you want to come and join a bookish debate on book characters in random settings answering weird questions?
Like, the first debate was me debating that Ebony Scrooge would be the better fit to lead the Lost Boys in Neverland than Eli's defense of Aragon being the best choice.
Okay.
It's just fun. And down in book club we have a small blurb on all the characters.
if not, if we are ready to go, I can
I will
start up our.
put the link in VC chat as well. You have the link there now. Directly to the chat. For those of you in VCs. In the VC, I can speak.
Okay, so this should be ready to go, I think. Start tournament. So Cybergoose won his, and Eli won his. Ah, you're gonna be going against me, babe. No. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, you're participating too?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, cool.
I need to.
This is where I get my ass kicked.
I think I might be coming home tomorrow with something.
You're putting me up against Sassy? Oh, you should put Sassy up against Akuma. Would have
I
been way
am
funnier.
putting Sassy up against Akuma. It's just being
No.
awkward. Don't worry. I promised I
Okay.
would put them against each other, so I am going to put them against each other. When it lets me.
Yeah, let's go, Sassy Zest.
This fucking thing and me are gonna fall out.
What the fuck?
How do I reset
Yeah.
the bracket?
Oh shit, Akuma can speak.
I can. Of course I can speak. I just don't like doing it.
Yeah, you do.
Ah, fair.
There is a slight difference.
Right,
With an
reset the
accent like that,
bracket.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, there we go. Right.
Whoa.
Fucking a lot shit ton better than yours. Assassinate bastard.
I've no idea what that even means.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, dear.
Means you're a foreigner. It's a derogatory term for an Englishman.
It does not want to let me put you and.
It's the same as what the Japanese call anyone else. Gaijin.
Right, there we go.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
It's like
It's a Scottish version of
gringo
Gaijin.
and things like that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said gringo.
Right, there we go with Sassy and Akuma. Okay. Next up though is Tarn and Jermish.
Oh no.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
So, Jermish,
Yes.
Mythic, my dear. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Nope. Tarn gets to pick first.
I'll choose Sonic, to be honest.
Same. That's where my brain went.
Okay, your characters are Batman
Oh dear. Please be Deadpool. Please be Deadpool.
versus. Please don't be Deadpool. Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, dear
Oh,
God.
no.
They've
What?
crossed- oh
This
my-
has to be a battle of wits. Come on.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah. This
Probably
is
could
this
argue
is
this
why
is
it's
It's
better.
fun.
been going on
No,
and
no.
off
Let's wait.
since
Well,
So-
time.
where are they?
No, Tarn has to pick his character first.
Oh,
Yes.
Tarn has to pick his character.
Oh, no.
You
Oh.
choosing Batman or Sherlock Holmes?
I'll go Batman.
Okay. Where are you gonna be?
Hopefully Gotham City.
There's some really fun ones here. Oh, fuck off.
Westeros.
It is gonna be Gotham.
Oh dear God.
Oh no.
Called it.
I think that.
I think
counts for the
Sherlock
spin
in
again.
no Sherlock
No,
in
no, everyone
Gotham
shut
is
the
Yeah,
fuck
amazing.
up.
true.
Let
Okay.
them argue it out.
Who?
I'm gonna mute
The
myself
question
already.
is, who would make the best crime-fighting vigilante in Gotham?
Oh,
Are you joking?
Okay, okay.
you've got a really good argument here with Sherlock. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
This is funny.
I mean, it could definitely go
What
either
the
way.
fuck?
This is funny. Okay, Tarn, you get to go first.
I mean, I can make it very simple. It's been proven. Like,
You've still got to make an argument. Come on.
Yeah.
My,
How is
my
it been
argument
proven?
is
Come on.
he has. Well, actually, oh no, okay. He has been fighting for quite a while, and has proven himself to be quite a capable fighter, has trained from a very young age to be a capable fighter. In the crazy situations that Gotham does throw at them. He's rich, he's just smart, he's a detective as well. And he's a good fighter. What more can I say?
Okay. I understand Batman's a good fighter. However, Sherlock Holmes is literally a detective. He does not have to fight to find out who is doing what things and provide help and assistance to said police force or whatever. He's a literal detective. That's what he does for a living. He can find out who's doing it, figure out how they're doing it, figure out where they're going to be, when they're going to be there, and give all of that to the people who need it so they can take the villain down. He doesn't have to fight. He knows how to get where he has to be to figure out everything he needs to know.
Rebuttal?
Well, it's great that you're a detective, and that's great against a guy like the Riddler. Also, Batman is also a detective, so he can also figure stuff out. But you're not gonna detect your way out of a fight against Bane.
He doesn't even have to get into a fight with Bane.
The police are not doing shit in Gotham, so it's great that he can send the police there, but they're not gonna help. They're not gonna fight the crime. That's why he became a vigilante in the first place, because the police wasn't doing shit.
Okay, but Sherlock's also a master of disguise. So, does he have to fight anyone? I really don't think so here.
Crime fighting a vigilante. It's in the name.
Crime fighting doesn't necessarily mean physical
I get
fighting.
that, but it works for me, so.
Internal noises are noising.
I am loving the chat. I bet they have some great things to say against Batman. Also, Sherlock would probably end up on the wrong on the wrong side because of all the drugs.
Okay, but Batman himself deals with trauma issues, and I'm 98%
very
sure
healthily.
That's a debatable. That's a whole
My-
different debate. First off,
My kicking ass.
that's a
in very
whole
healthy
different
way.
debate.
It's better than drugs. At least he's helping.
Okay, but even with his drug issues, he's still able to do his job.
Barely.
Eli.
I don't know a lot about Sherlock. Wait, he's an excellent combatant. Oh, wait a
Yes, but you
second.
didn't say that. You didn't say that. So.
Okay. How are we going with our poll?
I don't know, it's not ticking down. Now it's ticking down again.
We got our votes in? Can only see
No,
2 votes. Oh,
currently,
there we go.
now there's more votes.
We've gone from 2 to 4.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Oh, 50-50. I mean, it's
Who
Batman.
do?
Oh, bye-bye.
Bug.
That's gotta win me the
Doing the impression doesn't get you extra points.
Very
Where's the
Mythic,
Joker?
I'm disappointed in you not saying, look at the difference in win rates.
Sorry.
All of Batman's
Wait, hold on.
combatants-
No. Before we say anything, let's get the poll in properly.
Okay.
Before
All I'm running off of for Sherlock is your page that you put in, okay?
And just remember
Listen,
that you're not
right?
voting for Sherlock or Batman. You're
Have you
voting
not
for
watched
me
any
or
of the-
Mythic.
No,
like
no,
TV
sorry,
or
hang on
anything?
here. Hang on, hold on a minute, right? So I went to ChatGPT and I said, give me a list of well-known book characters. So it gave me a list of like
Batman?
50. Yeah, comic book counts, right?
Yeah, okay.
So it gave me a list of like 50. I had to cut 30 of them because I sat there and went, no hope of half of them knowing who this is. No hope of half of them knowing who this is. Nope.
Yeah, but we're nerds.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
apparently not, because you don't know who fucking... We haven't read Lord of the Rings, we haven't known anything about Sherlock Holmes. Fucking
Oh,
people!
Okay.
It's
When
the
we hold on,
bolt-on-
hold on. When we get the votes in, I immediately need to say something.
Well, before we do the
Like,
next round, we'll take a
immediately.
small break, which will allow you to get all of your thoughts and feelings out.
Wait, and I
taking a
saw
small
Lord of the
break.
Rings
I'm a
fan as
With
like
the
book of the month
stream open.
suggestion.
Let's say that. With the stream open.
Okay, I know what I'm
Sai has
putting down
never
as
read
next month
Lord of the
book of the
Rings,
month
and he
suggestion.
didn't pay attention when I made him watch them last time, so we're going to watch them again.
I have watched the extended version
Just-
at least once a year.
Right.
Once a year.
Mythic, well
withhold
done.
food and stuff. Withhold food and stuff until he pays attention.
With
Can
all-
we
Okay.
I
just
lost
talk
that.
about the fact? Now that Mythic's won, can we talk about the fact that Batman has not particularly made an impact because the Joker's still fucking living?
It's not just Joker.
I
Every
know.
one of
Like
them
they're
comes
all
back.
Wait,
they're
wait,
all
Wait,
come
the
back.
main contention here is who could literally.
Oh
fight-
wait,
No,
I'm
no,
against Eli in the next round.
Yep.
The main contention came down to can Sherlock Holmes beat a motherfucker up? And yes, this
Yes, he can.
combobulate
Yeah.
is the fucking meme. He
Yeah.
beats the fuck out of people. Bane doesn't have a chance.
Has no one
Might
seen
not.
the Sherlock movies, man?
I
No, but
have.
No,
also-
I haven't.
also,
Hang on,
on
hold on.
top of
Not
that,
just the
on
Sherlock
top
movie.
of that,
Benedict
single
Cumberbatch
stick.
beats the shit out of people.
He does.
we have
I
we have,
literally
we have
don't
single
know a
stick.
singular thing about
Oh my
Sherlock
God.
Holmes going into
We
this.
have-
I didn't
we
know
have
a
single
singular thing
stick.
at all.
We
I love
have
the Rocket
fucking
Bunny thing in that
poisons. We have fucking like hand-to-hand combat. On top of that, we've also got the fact that he just will absolutely gun someone down.
Yeah, he would just
Um,
shoot a fucker. Yeah.
Also, he is logical enough that he would put the Joker and the rest of them in the fucking ground. Because he is eventually like he. How many times does he do shit
there would be
behind
no
the police's
there would
back?
be no putting
There is
them
no.
in-
There would be no supervillains in the DC universe
Yeah,
because they would
also-
have been killed.
Also, for your point on Sherlock's drug use, it's to essentially numb the fact that he gets bored. He would never be bored in Gotham. Ever.
He
Like,
also,
he-
okay,
he
listen,
has like
listen.
high functioning ADHD. He's taking
100%.
drugs to not hear the voices.
No, listen, I get that
I
he
can feel
Sherlock
him on
would have
that.
easily won. I know that Sherlock would have easily won,
Yes.
but I had to fight for
He
myself.
had
Yeah,
to
no,
debate
no,
himself.
something
He
in there.
had to fight for himself. You
Yeah,
have
no,
to
and I
give him
feel
that.
like I feel like I
You did it.
debated a lot better.
You did a very good
You
job.
got my
Realistically-
vote. You got my vote, Tab. I'm
I
just.
think people just voted for Sherlock.
Realistically, if
I
we're
don't
talking
have a better
genuine
argument.
facts, Batman is a
Okay.
shit superhero.
100%.
It is.
Oh my
Also, we
Did-
need
did-
to get some soundproofing because our child walked out and went like, I can hear both of you. Please trying to sleep.
Oh my god.
Like, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, Sherlock
Not
Holmes.
like it.
Myself in
Sorry,
stream, but I
sorry,
sure
Sherlock
can't mute
Holmes
myself on-
should be Batman. That's actually the.
This is what we're taking away from today.
No,
is
'cause
that
if
they-
Sherlock Holmes
So
Batman would
far
have
we've
to
got
be
if
there.
Ebenezer and Aragon teamed up, not only would the Lost Boys be much better, but there would also be better commerce in Neverland.
Yeah.
Xaden and Gandalf team up, and Middle Earth is under Gandalf's control. Like within about 10 minutes, everyone's cool, and Sherlock Holmes should be the new Batman.
Yes.
Old.
Like,
Sherlock
I'm here for it. Honestly,
Things in this
I am
so
here
far.
for it.
Sherlock Holmes is the better Batman. Sherlock Holmes is
Sherlock Holmes
way
is a
more
better
fun.
Batman than Batman.
Isn't that already a meme?
Probably.
He also
Probably
doesn't
yes.
have the
but-
really edgy
but
backstory.
Can I just say,
Sorry,
Man,
Tarn,
it
for
takes
getting your
10
back up.
years to fucking take one enemy down.
however,
I just need to say it was a really good debate, and I honestly think you should have won that debate and not me.
Thank
You
you.
had better
Thank you.
points than I
Oh.
did.
Good luck.
Hey, there's still more rounds.
Oh no, look, that fucking. Right.
Right, we are gonna take a quick 5-minute break.
Can we talk about the fact that Akuma didn't, not Akuma, that fucking Tan didn't want to take part in this, and now he's annoyed he lost.
No, he wants
Okay,
to
Yeah,
fight
but
look-
he's
more.
also saying over in chat that he's riled up and now he really wants to go at it.
Don't worry,
Because what
you're
I-
going to
I
get
don't
a
like-
Do a
chance.
comeback.
There's
or
gonna
maybe
be a comeback round. Don't you worry.
Oh shit.
Oh yes.
Also, Tab, if you want to
Don't
argue
pretend like you're
any-
sad about that.
no. If you want to argue about anything, if me, Ari, or Goose or Une have time, just drag us into a VC.
Oh,
we
God,
will
yeah.
argue everything.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I do
No,
it for
or-
shits and
no,
giggles.
it's
I'm here as well.
friendly
I've already
argument.
debated
No.
with you. Drag me into a VC. I will debate with you again. I love debate. It is
You
a
know what?
literal
Tell me
thing.
what
I
I'm
ran a
debating for
debate
next
club before.
I think because
And
no,
yet
we're
you
gonna talk
should.
about that at the end. That's later.
Yes.
Anyway, 5-minute break starting
Yes.
now.
A
Adverts are
few
coming up
moments
as well.
later.
Please watch
Watch
them
the
because they
adverts.
pay for pages. Boy.
Pay for pages.
If someone wants me to
Are
read their argument, I will.
back.
Though.
Welcome back. Are we all here?
Hey, 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 hello.
My next argument is going to be, but mother, what do? And that's literally
Oh
pretty much-
no.
It's not an argument.
But mother.
It,
What
it absolutely
do?
is.
Okay. Next up, we
It's an
have
automatic win.
Sassy, who's here in VC with us, but is
Spacker.
on the silent side. So Valkyrie will be their voice versus Akuma, which is going to be fun. So Akuma, heads or tails?
Aye. Heads.
It is indeed heads.
Let's
You
go.
get to pick your character first.
He's already lost the 1v1.
Okay, your two characters are Darth Vader
Oh god.
versus. Oh my god, this thing is so slow.
Dear me.
And that's my cue to mute myself.
Katniss Everdeen.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's not fair.
Who would you like to pick before we go to our
Darth
settings?
Vader.
You want Darth Vader? So
Aye.
Sassy's got Katniss. Right. And where are you gonna end up? The underworld. Percy Jackson's underworld. So Greek mythology.
Wow.
Enough.
Your question is, who would be able to outwit Hades and escape?
Darth Vader, he's got force powers. He can
A
literally,
few
he could literally
moments
just,
later.
these are not, this is not the person you're looking for, and fuck off out the door. Or just, you know, force them into letting them go. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Sassy?
They're typing. You know, but Katniss has a bow, doesn't even need to get close to shoot the fire from afar.
I was expecting to do an accent at least.
I would love to see Valkyrie try and do a Geordie accent.
Oh god.
Right?
Oh, what the fuck? Useless laptop.
Don't think you can.
You have more messages, Valkyrie.
Oh. And her survival is peak, shed, have no problem. Oh, she'd have no problem. Can't read.
No, I prefer shed.
Yeah. That's how he wrote it. That's not up to you.
Okay. Akuma, do you have a rebuttal?
If the thing was to kill him, then possibly. But you're trying to outwit him. No, kill him. I mean, he's literally fucking immortal, basically.
He is a god.
So, yeah. Only another god, or a god killer. Actually, no, that's a different mythology. But only another god would be able to kill him. So, bo's kind of useless in that scenario.
Typing vigorously.
There's hype.
Ticka.
Hope I got that the right way around.
What was the debate again?
Who would be able to outwit Hades and escape? Darth Vader or Katniss Everdeen?
Still need to vote.
Sassy is
Yeah, thank you.
typing.
He's typing hard.
She's good at thinking, though. I'm pretty sure she deceived people in the Hunger Games too, so she would have the experience for it. Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Gotta be honest, it's weird to see Sassy type full English sentences. It like takes the accent off of his writing.
Do you have a rebuttal, Akuma?
It feels weird.
Or is he
I'm
still
sorry.
typing?
I think that's it.
I think yep.
Fuck it.
Okay. We're gonna get our votes in. Who would have been able to outwit Hades and escape? Darth Vader or Katniss Everdeen?
Taxi chorty.
Why is it not working for me?
You press it and then vote?
Yeah, I picked name, but the vote thing doesn't pop up.
Well, you pick a name and
Who
then
are
you press
you?
vote.
Who are you
right?
trying to vote for, Valkyrie?
Sassy.
I just looked at my Twitch
got voted for
notifications
you.
and I do not pull out has gifted me a tier 1 subscription for the
Do not
divers.
fill out.
Yes, if you win, you have to go again.
Fuck's sake.
Holy.
Akuma can speak for you.
My
if
bad.
you
Akuma can
do,
speak
okay?
for me if I do.
Okay, well. Pulls up and Sassy
Fuck's
is the
sake.
winner.
Like
Fuck
quite
off.
a margin, I must add.
That's the only fucking thing you'll win against me. Prick.
That means Akuma is going
Sassy-
into
Sassy
the
also
comeback
sent,
bracket.
Party hat
Fuck you. Fuck you,
emoji in
Akuma.
PC.
You ready, Goose?
Oh, is it me and you?
It's you and me.
If I have to be.
Heads or tails?
Size.
Tails, why not?
It is tails. You ready?
Tails. Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so we have. Ooh. The Headless Horseman.
Right.
Oh,
He definitely gets no
Versus-
head.
oh my god.
He gives no head either.
He gives no.
Versus Achilles.
But will he get ahead?
Oh
Right.
god.
So, who would you like to choose, Headless Horseman or Achilles?
Let me pull up the fucking things for it.
I do not know who either of these
okay.
people are.
And
How
I
do you know
get
who
called
Achilles is?
uncultured. Fucking hell.
I am very uncultured.
I think he loses by default.
He does.
Uh,
I ain't looking at
where's
it.
the
You know
fucking
how-
where's the
In
thing
the
for the
weekly
thing?
book chat.
It's literally
Weird
linked to the
fuck.
chat for the stream.
I'm trying to find the link.
It's if you scroll upwards a little bit, it's
Ricardo.
right there.
Oh, there we go. Right, yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
I know. I know that you want Achilles. I want to say because you know your Miso Sora.
I know
Yes,
Sleepy
because
Hollow
the
too. I was
Dullahan-
obsessed with it as a kid.
The Dullahan isn't something Ori would know about. No.
I mean,
do
either
do
one
you
you
remember?
choose, you're
Do
fucked.
you remember the part where I said that I had to like leave out a load of things because even though I knew them, I knew that you guys would be like, I don't know who these people are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Achilles,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna annoy you.
Coming for your ankles.
Just shine. Just go for my ankles.
You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
What's our stage?
I hope Jurassic
Hopefully
Park.
his ankle doesn't come up into it.
The Hunger Games. Coming for your fucking ankles.
Oh, you're fucked.
Right, Hunger Games. Who would survive the
Oh.
longest and claim victory
Survive
in the games?
longest and claim
Oh
victory.
dear. Well
Right.
done.
Okay.
You get to go
You threw
first.
myself.
Okay. So from what I remember and from your wonderful character sheets, he is nearly invincible outside of his one caveat of having shit heals. He has he has superhuman strength. He's a master of combat, and he's nearly immortal. He has all the like abilities then to essentially take out the rest of the participants. The only considering that you are bound to your horse, he would probably be able to kill you as well. He would be a lot easier to navigate certain terrains. He would have no issue surviving and getting to the final two. He could probably pummel your horse. He is strong enough to. And the heel is a very difficult body part to hit as well. Like, considering it is a weakness, it's a very small and difficult weakness to hit. So, in terms of like, yeah, I actually think he would probably beat you, just statistically based on his abilities. And if he was yeah, I'm trying not to argue against myself as well, because yeah, there we go then. So I think he'd definitely be able to survive. And because of how strong he is and his ability to fight, and the fact that his weakness, although known, is very difficult to access, I think he has an incredibly good chance of beating the Headless Horseman. There you go.
Okay. So, I'm going to ignore you being in the games to start with. The Headless Horseman is an equestrian. He is immortal.
Oh.
He has swordsmanship, combat skills, horse riding skills, high intelligence. He is ferocious in battle. He has severe bloodlust, so the more people he kills, the stronger he's going to get. He can throw axes as well as fight with the sword. And again, the horse is a massive bonus to him because he's got speed. So if he's got to take down 9 other people, easy. Like, they can't hurt him unless they manage to either find the old bridge from the town of Sleepy Hollow and put it in the Hunger Games, or manage to get him away from his horse. But he's millennia old, and most of them are teenagers. Also, Achilles was beaten by an arrow to the back of the leg. Just means that to beat you, I have to make sure, whilst on a horse, that I get around you and cut your Achilles tendons, which for someone with swordsmanship is not going to be that difficult a task.
Am I free to argue?
You are free to argue.
Oh, yeah. Can I assume that Achilles understands his own weakness?
Technically speaking, he didn't. No one knew of his weakness, including him, which was why he went undefeated until Troy.
Okay, so
Troy,
straying
by
away
the
from
way,
that line of thought
that was
then,
totally
which was
won
to
by a
be
horse.
just to fucking protect his ankles. For him to separate you from your horse, considering his strength, considering his combat abilities, should not actually be that difficult. Especially if, because you would assume being a good combatant, he would be knowledgeable in aspects of combat such as terrain management and advantage. He uses the terrain to overwhelm you, to get the drop on you, like being able to drop on you from above to take you off your horse, being able to corral you in sort of enclosed spaces so that it's difficult for you to navigate with the horse and stuff. He can use many things to his advantage, and you have to be incredibly accurate in a somewhat hectic environment to overcome and defeat him. So I would say yes, you have the skills, but so does he, so that makes, I'd say, equal footing.
I don't know if I'd
and yes,
agree
you have a
equal
horse,
footing.
but also like that can be a burden as much as it can be a help. So yeah, there we go. That's my sort of argument there. And also, technically, he would have been around for millennia as well if it's the Hunger Games. So he would surely have developed his skills and abilities much more, and his knowledge of combat and strategy.
But he's only a demigod. Demigods aren't fully immortal. That means he can be killed. And we
Well, that's
know
the
his
whole point.
weakness is taking down his heel.
You have to access it.
He runs
Like you
around.
said, you can use
he
it.
runs around in Grecian war clothing, which is basically a bikini with armor.
Amazing, but you still have to hit this incredibly small moving target. And you've said he uses swords and axes. You've not said anything about bow.
I'm on a horse.
Unless you're
Can
yeeting
just
an
trample
axe,
you.
you'd need reach.
I'm gonna barrel run you.
He has super strength, superhuman strength, enough to fucking stop a horse.
A magic horse.
That could mean anything. I'm sorry, bollocks. He could absolutely stop the horse.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
Is the vote done?
Did Achilles?
The vote is technically already done.
Yeah, the vote
Because
done.
Ari put it up before the argument actually started.
Oh.
So the voting ran out.
Wow.
But on the vote.
No, I'll just put a
it
new vote
was-
up. Oh, no, hang on. Here you go. Put a 5-minute vote. It's not my fault. We yapped too long. There you go. Poll is up again.
I wonder what the split will
If
be.
the goal is to separate you from the horse, and he knows that, there are several ways you could achieve that.
But you're
Is
also
it
being
called
hunted
Bikini?
by
No,
everybody
no.
else at the same
Sorry.
time.
Okay.
Yeah,
shoot the
but
horse,
in the
shoot,
same instance that you would go and kill everyone else, so would he. He would take out the weakest ones first.
Achilles is not like super fast or anything.
No,
He's just
we're
strong,
supposed
right?
to be
Yeah,
quiet.
he's just strong.
Choose.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah, but again, he doesn't have to be. If he has superhuman strength, he would be able to stop the horse.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
I'm
being
gonna
able
make
to
you
use
watch
things.
Sleepy Hollow, and then you're gonna realize how fucking wrong you are.
The series, the movies, or all of the above?
All of the above. Because the series is really good. Like, the movie is a cult classic, but the series is really good.
The series is the first series that Une had on in the background, where I quite literally went, "What's that?" because I want to watch that. That looks
Nice.
cool.
Are we done with
Can you go
votes?
check children?
We are
Yes.
done. I know I don't want to check children.
Okay. I won.
The annoying thing, the annoying thing is trying to not argue against myself. Because I'm sat there trying to prove points that I'm like, no, this is really stupid. He wouldn't win. And I'm having to really not
Yeah, but you have
argue
to believe in yourself.
both. No, it's not about believing in myself. It's about quelling the autism from knowing what is fact.
Believe
Yeah,
in
if you
the
just
heart.
that's the
believe.
Believe
The
in
fact
the
believe,
heart.
then you
is
can-
that the Headless Horseman was winning that. No two fucking ways about it.
I know that. I literally said in the first bit of my argument, I've had not to
Right.
argue against myself here.
It's Eli versus Germish.
Ooh.
So Germish.
You better win German, otherwise you make me look bad.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. You ready?
No pressure.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Lestat. Lestat de Lioncourt. Versus. Dumbledore.
Oh.
Do you want interview with a vampire or a 180-year-old wizard?
So it's basically Bard versus Wizard, right?
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of.
Give me Dumbledore.
You want Dumbledore. Okay. So Eli, you
Ow.
have Lestat.
You have to be flamboyant.
Yeah, that's not going to be difficult.
You also have
that's
to
not
be
the problem.
cruel.
Yes.
Also not difficult for him.
And you are in... Interesting. The
Oh.
Paris Opera House. From Phantom
The
of the
fuck?
Opera.
Oh, why?
Okay.
And your
So
question
Is that a fictional setting?
It is.
it is a
It was a
fictional
book
setting.
first, before it was a musical.
Yeah.
Who would best survive or outwit the Phantom?
Okay. I want to double check something before we start. Mythic,
Mm-hmm.
how much do you know about Phantom of the Opera? Because I know fuck all.
I don't know anything.
Good.
I
Ari,
know nothing.
could you give us a bit more information? I know the song.
Can us two
Okay.
who know nothing of this have a little information, por favor?
I think it's funnier if you don't, though.
Yeah, I kind of think it's funnier if you don't know.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it.
Just be like, yes, I
Okay,
love
so
opera.
the only thing I can tell you is obviously the Phantom is a man. He's not
Mhm.
magic. There's no special powers.
Mhm.
But he has been locked in the Paris Opera House since he was a child. He knows every inch of it. He is completely fucked in the head.
Mhm.
And will try to murder you in a multitude of different ways. Also, the Paris Opera House is full of trapdoors and secret entrances, and underneath it is an entire water-filled catacomb that he has as his home.
Oh.
So, off you go.
Mythic is first, right?
Mythic is first.
Okay. I'm gonna start this off with saying, from just hearing information on what the Phantom is, it sounds like he's a lot like Harry Potter. And Dumbledore took Harry Potter under his wing and like completely taught this child what he knew, how he knew it, what to do, when to do it, etc. So I have a very, very big feeling Dumbledore would do the exact same thing. He would attempt to get inside the Phantom's head and learn him inside and out, because Dumbledore is highly intelligent and would do that. Not to mention, Dumbledore also has magic. He could use the magic against the Phantom if needed. Ah.
Okay. Eli?
Okay. The prompt was to outwit and escape?
Mhm.
Okay. So I don't feel like Lestat would do either of these, because I think he would try to seduce and then walk out. And being a flamboyant, incredibly sexy, incredibly powerful, and incredibly clever, if for no other reason than that he's lived for longer than Dumbledore, more or less, I think he would have a very high chance of succeeding with this. And I also think, if I remember Lestat's background correctly, he might be able to empathize and sympathize with the Phantom, who's apparently been completely fucked in the head by being locked in an opera house for however many years.
Rebuttal, Mythic?
Okay, so I can understand where you're coming from. However, we also have to remember that the Phantom was locked in the Opera House as a literal child. So attempting to go the sexy route of this, he may not appreciate, first off. Second off, Dumbledore is extremely manipulative. He will manipulate the shit out of the Phantom to get what he wants, how he wants it, and when he wants it. He doesn't have to know anything about the Phantom. He can manipulate the shit out of him.
Eli?
Am I allowed to rebut the rebuttal?
Mhm.
Okay. So, manipulation is based on understanding. You can't manipulate what you can't understand. So, whereas I would agree that if Dumbledore understood the Phantom, he might be able to manipulate him. I don't think that's the case. Whereas with Lestat, his charisma would carry him through. And he might not go the sexy route, but like empathizing and sympathizing with what is essentially a scared child locked perpetually in an opera house would probably work better.
But Dumbledore already has experience with working with a scared child. I mean, he had Harry Potter.
But Lestat had the small child that he turned.
This is also true.
I know nothing of this stuff. Okay, so let's say maybe Dumbledore's manipulation fails. He's still a master of magic. This man knows magic like the back of his own hand. He can get himself out of. He can outwit the Phantom just using magic itself.
I'm not going another round.
Okay. Time to vote.
Nah.
Voting for the one I think had better arguments, but not the character I think would be able to do it.
I will say the only thing I knew in this entire argument was Dumbledore.
I wrote in VC chat that Lestat probably founded the opera house, so I think he and the Phantom would have been doing wine and cheese nights.
I mean,
I mean, that
I
Lestat
want to hear
or
it as a story. You
he's
need to write it as a story.
or Lestat was the one who like put him there.
Oh, this is true.
I would
Lock-
read that fanfic wholeheartedly.
Okay, the votes are closed. Well done, Mythic.
Thank you, thank you. You did a very great debate. I was half stumped half the time, so you did really good.
Slightly disappointed in the lack of Dumbledore can use the Imperious Curse and apparate out.
Ah!
I also didn't focus on the love for music, which they might have bonded over.
Yeah.
There you go. And
It's
yes,
so funny that
you
you end up
absolutely
focusing
do
on.
have a writing challenge to do now. I wanna hear wine and cheese nights between Eric and Lestat.
So I'm writing that in the writing challenges, right?
Yep.
Just
Sure,
tag.
put it there.
Someone should write it and Ari should read it at our
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
first April
Yes,
meeting.
don't forget, if you want your fan fiction of choice read out, you still have time. You have a whole 8 days. So get posted.
Oh,
By the
I
way,
just
we
realized
need to
I
say-
have the
we need to say hi to
possibility of
Grassy.
ending up. Oh
Need to say
no.
hi to.
Grassy.
Hello, Grassy Knoll.
Hello, grass.
If Ari wins this, I'm gonna end up
All of a sudden,
battling
I have a
Ari.
next line.
Yep. And then we have the comeback round.
Green stuff. What the fuck?
So, Ari.
The next round is
against
Ari and
Sassy.
Sassy.
And was
Voiced by
Akuma
Akuma.
voicing
Yeah.
Sassy
Nah.
this time?
He chose you.
If my fucking laptop plays ball,
Heads or tails, Akuma?
I'm not doing it. It's him.
It's apparently you're
Sassy, heads
reading
or
for him.
tails, love.
Yeah, I'll do it
Heads.
if it
Okay.
pops up.
Heads.
Heads it is.
Right now it's just fucking. Let me see my fucking. Where's my?
Okay. The characters are Farah
Oh,
versus
Oh.
Geralt.
Where's
Fira.
no Aslan.
Yeah.
Almost Geralt.
Almost Geralt.
I mean, if you read the first book.
Do you want Farah or Aslan?
All
He's
of the
typing.
big ass lion, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Aslan
Yeah.
it is.
Man.
Big.
Aslan. Who the fuck's Fira?
Akatar.
Oh,
Oh fuck me.
Aslan is from
I've not read
Narnia.
that yet. Yeah,
The
I know
House
that.
of Usher from Edgar Allan Poe.
I was going to say the rap artist.
Yes.
Ah.
Who would best survive the
Aslan is
eerie,
from Narnia.
decaying
The lion.
Gothic mansion? Aslan, the giant magic lion, or Farah, a 19-year-old illiterate girl? Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Valkyrie, best use of a GIF.
Who the fuck?
I actually love that one too.
Yes. Do not recite the deep magic to me, which I was
Me.
there when it was written.
That line slaps so hard.
That line was most people's first crush and probably turned a lot of people gay.
Aslan is.
He's a
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
I am so confused.
But he's not a woman.
Have you never heard Aslan speak?
I have heard
Bro, it's a
Aslan speak.
male. It's a male lion.
Oh, that's a good point.
It is not a lioness.
Okay.
Jesus, right.
Who's gonna read it? Oh yeah, Akuma, you're saying.
Aslan, because she's a fucking immortal lion. Get her paws out and rip shreds out the ghosties.
Aslan, by the way, just Aslan in the film was voiced by Liam Neeson.
Yep.
Like,
I did not remember that.
come on, guys.
I stand by my fact of Aslan was probably a lot of people's first crush and made a lot of people gay.
You
I
thinking of
stand by that.
Nala?
Oh.
Very,
Why
very
would
different
Nala-
lions.
Lion King with Aslan.
I just keep saying she. Okay.
Why would Nala be
He, you daft fucking prick.
Oh.
Okay, so the argument is that Immortal Lion.
Aslan versus
Is that it?
Farah, who's surviving through the House of Usher, which is an eerie, decaying Gothic mansion. For fuck's sake.
God.
Aslan is now a trans lion.
Farah should try fuck something in there.
Oh, she wouldn't.
Really?
There once debating
Really?
debate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Farah.
gonna go with you.
Farah has spent most of her teenage years learning to hunt and survive because her family are fucking useless. So, being dropped in a house that is not magic, it's just eerie and falling apart. I think that she would do a pretty good job of making her way through and getting out. Because if the raven turned up, she'd just shoot it with a fucking bow. And she can't read, so she doesn't have to worry about getting caught in any of his riddles. So she's just going to walk out the door. Lion's going to fall through the floorboards. Because Aslan was fucking big. It's my argument.
Rebuttal.
What if she falls through the floorboards and dies? Also, Aslan can just jump out the window, bish bash bosh.
She's light because she's a 19-year-old, unfed, emancipated teenage girl. She's not falling through the floorboards, unlike the massive 7-foot-tall fucking lion. He's gonna take one step and be in the cellar. And he's got no thumbs. How's he turning the doors?
Jumped out the window.
Oh god, I hate to see the answer to this.
For those not in the VC, Sassy is typing.
Yes.
Type, 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 type.
Intensely.
The poll is going up. It's on for 5 minutes.
We're waiting.
Well, I told you he was an idiot.
He's still typing.
Type, 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 type.
I like how you...
He has responded.
He has responded. He fixed bit, but didn't fix the spelling of rotten.
Akuma, will you read?
Please translate.
It's rotten though. Doesn't matter how little she is, and the big kitty is powerful, so getting through the window won't be an issue.
Yeah, no. Aslan got taken out by a fucking knife to the side. He's gonna get taken out by that damn glass as he jumps through the window. Fader's just gonna walk out the front door.
He's
He
immortal
can't
though.
snuff
Can he
it.
snuff it?
Yes, he can! He's not immortal!
It's
Yeah,
clearly-
fucking a knife can fucking kill him.
He's not immortal
You're not
at
supposed
all!
to. You're not, Akuma. You're not supposed to argue against the person whose argument you're
Oh,
supposed to
aye, alright. Fair enough. Alright.
Actually, I will say something though. Like on his character card, Ari did write that he's immortal, but he didn't
Yeah,
really get
he's-
stabbed and died.
Well,
He's immortal in the sense that age won't kill him.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
He's
can
ageless.
be killed, but he's also able to be resurrected.
In the same
he
way
is
that a
l-
shrimp
he-
is immortal.
He's Lion Jesus.
He's
I
Lion
just put it-
Jesus.
That is. Oh yeah, true. I was like, that's a way to describe it. Yeah, true.
Exactly, Valkyrie. She took down a fucking wolf that was a fae in disguise, and he was massive. She's putting an arrow in Aslan's eye. And running away. No, he needs to be
can't.
resurrected. He can't resurrect himself.
I fucking hate my laptop. Fucking bastard.
Oh.
I think we know who won.
The he-she
mean-
lion is not making out of that house. at
That's
once.
it, you are a fucking dafty.
Even your voice is against you.
Even your voice.
Is that one vote for Sassy a pity vote?
I wonder who
Oi!
won. Or-
Because
Oi.
Ari can't vote for herself.
No, I'm good.
Ah.
Yeah,
No,
there's-
that's me.
there
I
are 2 votes
voted
for
for
Sassy.
Sassy.
I'm sorry, Sassy.
I have to say, it was well argued for the he-she lion.
Yeah.
Was it?
I had to mute myself because I was laughing so bad. I voted for Sassy just because he made me laugh.
Like
I had
his
to
two
mute
arguments
myself
were he
for-
is strong, and he is immortal.
And he can jump
No,
out the
he-
window. Don't forget, he said he
can-
can jump out the window.
and the floor's rotten.
because he's
He had
strong.
4 arguments. The floor is rotten, so tiny human will fall down and die. He's strong.
fighting
He
for his
can,
life.
he can jump out the window.
So alright, Mythic,
There
you
were
ready?
many arguments.
I as ready as I will be, considering I don't think I know anyone else that's
It's
left.
you and me, girl.
You know Deadpool.
You know, yeah, I was about to say,
Oh
you
yeah,
know
I know
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yeah, if I Deadpool's it
Surely
though.
you know Percy
You know
Jackson.
Geralt of Rivia?
I didn't even see Percy Jackson. I'll be
Dracula?
completely
Yeah,
honest.
Aragorn?
Dracula, the original
Geralt of Rivia. I'm
vampire.
pretty sure you know most
Geralt?
of these.
You say Gerald?
Gerald of
Geralt.
Rivia! Wasn't that the Wish version?
That's who he cosplays on the weekend. Gerald of
Okay,
Rivia.
I'm sorry.
Are
that
we doing
needs to
heads or
be-
tails?
That's
Yeah.
getting clipped.
Oh, please
I am
do.
making sure
Oh
that's
my
getting
God.
Please
clipped.
clip Gerald of
Hi, welcome to
Rivia.
your IT support. This is Gerald from Rivia. How can I help you? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sassy, it was a very good fight. It was fun. Oh, right. Mythic, heads or
Gerald.
tails?
Gerald
Thank you,
definitely
guys,
helps you
wanted
with
to
your
tell me.
IC support. Oh my
Give me
Fuck
heads.
all of you.
It's tails. So it's my pick first. Oh, fuck me. What are we getting? I don't want to know
That's
what's
Shy's
coming
job.
up.
Or Goosey's job.
Is not my
Dorian
first language,
Gray.
okay?
Dorian Gray.
Fuck's sake.
What is he, a butcher in Birmingham?
What, Dorian Gray?
It's
No.
immortal.
Gerald.
Oh, Gerald.
Oh, Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald of Rivia.
Dorian Gray versus Dracula. Interesting.
Oh.
Well,
That.
what?
Hmm.
Okay. I'm going to pick Dorian Gray.
Okay.
I feel like you might know Dracula a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Where are we fighting?
Westeros. Come on, Westeros.
Oh, that's not fair.
Wait, I haven't even seen it. I don't know where we're fighting yet.
That's
Transylvania.
fantastic.
You're fine.
Ah!
We're fighting in Transylvania. And the question
Okay.
is... Fuck, this is rude. What is it? Oh,
course
I
I'm rude.
think we're going to have to spin again, because the question is who would best defeat Count Dracula in his own castle?
I
Oh,
mean,
No one.
well,
can argue
Himself
it.
or Dorian Gray?
we
We're
might
gonna
need
we're
to spin
gonna,
again.
Yeah, we're gonna spin again
Nah.
on that one.
Keep the Transylvania.
It's still
Back in.
in. I've not taken it out.
Alright.
Oh, we're getting dinosaurs. We're getting dinosaurs. It's Jurassic
Dinosaurs.
Park.
Dinosaurs?
Jurassic Park.
Ready? So the question is, who would best survive being stranded on the island with dinosaurs?
Okay.
Oh god.
Is Dorian's painting with him or not?
Well, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, just
I don't think it's
double
something he
checking
takes with him,
where we're at.
he just runs around carrying his painting.
carrying his own downfall.
What?
Okay. Well, the Eternal Youth is probably not going to be that helpful to him. I don't think he's going to be charming a T-Rex. However, he does have no physical consequences for his actions. So if he was to get eaten, he's still going to be alive. So, as long as his painting is fine in his Victorian townhouse, he's fine. So technically speaking, he's gonna survive by default. not mentally unscathed, but he's gonna live.
Okay. Okay. First off, Dracula has superhuman speed, so he can quite literally outrun dinosaurs. Secondly, he would prey on the dinosaurs to stay living. Third, if a dinosaur did decide it wanted to fight Dracula, he has superhuman strength. He could defeat the dinosaur. I don't care if it's a T-Rex or not. The T-Rex is going down. He's got superhuman strength. He's already come out on top.
But he can't go out in the daytime.
He doesn't have to go out in the daytime. If he finds the high enough of a spot in a tree, he can just hide there. The leaves from the trees will give him enough cover so he's not bothered by the sunlight. He's high enough up that he's not going to have to worry about a T-Rex attempting to eat him. Or, worst case scenario, he'll dig a hole in the ground and live in the ground. Find a cave. Hide in a
But
cave.
the problem is, he can be killed by decapitation, which a T-Rex can do by gnomming his head off.
Superhuman speed.
He can't
He'll
go
outrun
out
the
in the
T-Rex.
daylight in any way, shape, or form. So he can't even be in the slightest bit of sunlight. So sitting in a tree is probably not going to work. And he needs to sleep. So he could still get eaten while he's asleep.
Again comes my point of digging a hole.
He's going to bury himself in the ground and just ride it out.
Yeah. He's a master of the undead. This man literally knows how to survive when he has nothing. He would dig a hole and hide himself in the ground so he's not eaten by anything and he's not worrying about sunlight. And then during the nighttime, when all the dinosaurs are sleeping and the sun's gone, he'll undig himself, go feast on a dinosaur, and then dig another hole.
You see, but Dorian Gray doesn't have the same level. He can still walk in the daytime as well as the nighttime. He doesn't have the physical downfall because his painting's not there. So he's just going to make his way away. He's just going to get off the island. And he's not going to have the holdback of being only able to travel at night.
Okay, if we're gonna go around the fact of getting off the island, my man's a shapeshifter. All he has to do is the moment nighttime comes around, he can shapeshift into bats and he's gone. If we want to go that right, yours is gonna have to build a boat of some type to get off the island. Dracula, bats, gone.
Dorian
He'll
Gray
just
could
fly
use his
himself
charm
away.
to charm someone into taking him away. Because there are
But
other
if he's
people
stranded
near
on the island, and if he's stranded on the island and there's no one else on the island for him to charm, is he really going to be able to do that though?
I think he'd do a pretty good job. But on that, I have no further rebuttals.
Okay.
Right.
Put up the poll.
1 minute poll up.
Time to vote.
Go.
Up.
Vote, vote, vote.
Dorian's kind of fucking useless.
He's a poncy fucking Victorian Londoner. Of course he was useless.
Can I
Fire guards
can
fucking more use.
I offer a rebuttal to one thing?
Go on.
As far as I remember, Dracula can't cross running water. So
Oh,
if they're on an island, bats wouldn't make any fucking difference because he can't cross running water. That's why he had to
Oh.
be in a coffin with soil from
I
his
will
home
give
stuffy.
Mythic that I didn't put that on the card, and that's my fault.
Okay.
He cannot go anywhere near even the first rays of sunshine, as they are capable of reducing a vampire to ash, and he is also limited in his ability to travel, as he can only cross running water at low or high tide, which is not going to help you trying to cross the ocean.
At low or high tide. Is that
In,
no
in the myth, he can travel by boat, but in pure running water, he can't cross it. Which means he can't cross bridges. Nor himself use his bats to fly over water.
His bats are kind of useless then. Damn.
Well, they help him get
Dracula
out of
just sounds
something
kind of
quickly.
useless.
Dracula could seduce a T-Rex.
I mean, yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's my question. How did he get to the island in the first place then?
we were just dumped there, dropped
No,
by
no.
something or other.
So
Magic portal.
Dracula
By
was
great
stupid.
God,
To be
Harry.
fair,
Went
they
on a
were
ship.
both useless. You've got the Ponzi
Yeah.
Victorian
No, I said
boy.
Dracula was stupid, put himself on a boat in a coffin filled with soil from his homeland. Yeah.
And didn't
And
bring
then-
the coffin with him and just let them steal the coffin and run away
No,
with
no,
it?
no. The ship obviously got shipwrecked. He got yeeted the fuck onto the island, and now he's stuck there forever.
Well done, Jermish. You were our outright winner.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations!
No, I don't feel so bad about losing.
Okay, we are going to speed round this bitch.
Go for it.
So, what do we have
They're
left?
not built for speed running.
It's a speed round, not a speed run. You'll be fine.
Kara says he
Same
was
thing.
going on a nice cruise but got shipwrecked.
Yeah.
Got
same thing.
shipwrecked.
We don't do speed
We don't do speed. Okay,
unless
so,
it's for meds.
Goose,
Honk.
you
Honk,
alive?
honk. You alive,
Yes, I am. What am I needed for?
Harold?
You're going up against Akuma.
What?
What for?
Well, certainly there'll be a fight because he's a southern softie.
What are we're speed rounding, yeah?
Yep,
Okay,
Go.
so what, like three points each?
yep.
And,
Geralt versus
Please be that poop, please be that.
Percy Jackson.
Oh.
So, Goose, pick your fighter.
I'm gonna take Geralt. Why not?
fair enough.
In the Shire.
Yep.
Who would thrive the most living in the peaceful land of the hobbits?
Oh god.
Aren't you glad that you picked Geralt?
Honestly, no. Okay, right, hold on. Geralt has accepted that his purpose is to be a witcher and hunt monsters because that is essentially what the people around him have deemed him useful to be. He doesn't actually enjoy it. He would love a peaceful life where he is not hated upon for who he is. I can absolutely see Geralt having a fucking farm. He's got Roach there who's like tilling the soil for him. You know, like, you don't think Cozy Geralt exists? Absolutely. Maybe sell vegetables at the market to like the fucking hobbits and shit. 100%. And then you'd have lots of stories to tell around the fire. There you go. I think you'd fucking thrive.
Okay, Akuma?
Well, Percy's small. He's a kid, so he'll fit in a hobbit hole. Easily comfortable. He can control water, so he can easily plant crops and thrive with that. If there's a drought, he can easily get water for deep down. use his powers. But he can also fight as well, in case there's ever any fucking monster attacks. I think that's about it. Yeah.
Rebuttal?
He is a kid who doesn't particularly have much experience, whereas Geralt is incredibly well versed in herbs, in remedies. He could absolutely be an apothecary of some kind who actually does good by healing people instead of harming others. And I think that's actually a life that he would love to live. Also, just imagine Geralt in a fucking cozy sweater, roach outside, like it's perfect.
Akuma?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Let's say that.
Okay, votes going up in 2 seconds.
Also, herbs. You're fucking English, no American.
Herbs.
Herbs.
Ugh. Polls up. Quickly, quickly into the night.
The amount of cozy life for Geralt.
Fanfics.
Yeah, it's just the fandom thinks he would do great there.
He absolutely would. Come on.
The ending in one of the games is him quite literally riding off, living happily ever after with Yennefer, while never hunting monsters and just making a small homestead.
Yes.
Oh, boring.
Make babies more like.
No, they can't make babies.
She has
Do
no
you
womb.
know nothing about the Witcher lore?
She has
Nope.
no womb.
I am getting mad.
I've not read the books, and I think
Well
I've only
done,
seen
Goose.
one season.
Okay. Well,
If you've seen one
no,
season, you should see that she
season
has no.
one.
Yes.
She has no womb. She gives it
Yennefer
up.
can't have kids.
Yes, Yennefer can't have kids. That's in the first season, and they also mention that Geralt can't have kids
Yes.
in the first season.
Well, they will adopt a bunch of kids.
Yes.
they've got
Do you
Ciri.
know what
Exactly.
the kid is called? It's called Triss.
Cirilla.
No, not Triss.
Just
fuck.
as Game of Thrones.
No, Triss
No,
is in it. She's the red-headed
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
sorceress
not Triss.
that he shags.
It's shit.
Cirilla.
It's not Triss.
Ciri.
Obviously. Cyrilla.
Yeah.
Siri. Thank you.
Ciri.
Okay.
Was the name I
Ciri.
was
We're gonna do
trying to
something
say. Not
a
what
little
I
bit
said,
fun
but-
for the last bit.
Okay,
So
go for it.
we've got
I'll wait
Valkyrie
now.
versus Eli.
Mhm.
Valkyrie, heads or tails? Valkyrie?
Valkyrie. Poke, poke, poke,
disappeared?
poke.
She's died. Oh no.
Sorry. I'm
Hey.
tails.
Hey.
Tails. Okay. It was heads. Eli, you
Uh-huh.
get to pick any of the characters we've had tonight.
Oh god, fucking damn it! Wait, any of the characters we've had tonight?
Any of
Yes.
them that are on the list. Would you like me to drop the entire
We
list?
only had 2 left on the wheel, so now you get to pick any.
Sherlock Holmes.
Okay. Valkyrie,
Oh shit.
same for you. You get to pick any, obviously
Oh.
not Sherlock.
Batman. Batman.
I was gonna say
Deadpool
Batman.
and Aragon is also available.
Yes, Deadpool and Aragon are still available. Okay. So we've got Sherlock Holmes versus Batman. Again.
Again.
We're going to take spin again out of the
And
wheel.
easily influenced.
Right.
Oh, that was a mistake.
We have left Hogwarts, a Victorian Gothic estate, Westeros, Transylvania, 221B Baker Street, and Silent Hill.
Oh, dear.
Silent Hill.
Let's see what you
Fuck
get.
Very
Silent
funny.
Hill.
If we can pick,
don't
Silent
pick.
Hill would be so fun.
You don't get to pick.
No, I know.
It's a Victorian Gothic estate, courtesy of
Ah.
Jane Eyre,
Victorian,
and the
great.
question is, who would make the most dramatic, brooding, Byronic hero?
I'm muting myself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I have a
Okay.
definition for Byronic?
As in
Who's going
from
first?
the Byron poems.
My question.
Mm. Who goes first?
First, yeah.
You won the coin toss.
Yeah, so it's me.
Yep.
Okay. Well, obviously, by his very nature, Sherlock Holmes is brooding and dramatic and just likes to lounge around in a Victorian estate. Well, if he had a Victorian estate, he would obviously lounge around in a Victorian estate, just chilling the fuck out.
Valkyrie?
In a whole mansion by himself as an orphan with just a butler. His parents were killed right in front of him, so I mean, man's depressed. So he be brooding a lot. But I mean, yeah, Batman definitely would be the most broodingest because he's got all these villains that he puts in jail, but then they just keep getting out. So he's kind of not that best at his job. So that's something to be brooding about. Like,
Tarn has put man's depressed is the best argument.
man's depressed.
Okay.
Eli rebuttal?
And I
Yes.
mean, he grew up in the
So-
mansion, so I mean, a
so-
Gothic Victorian house
Yeah,
wouldn't be much
sure.
different.
Okay. So, the definition of being a Byronic hero is to be arrogant, intelligent, and an educated outcast. I can't find anyone who would fit that description better than Sherlock fucking Holmes. He is arrogant up to his teeth. He's intelligent like nothing else, and no one likes him. Actually, some people kind of sort of like him, but I'm pretty sure they just gaslit themselves into liking him. He is the stereotypical Byronic hero.
I mean, Batman is the Dark Knight. He is the hero of Gotham. He is a billionaire, philanthropist, playboy. So, playboy, arrogant, philanthropist.
That's Tony Stark. Not using that
They're
line.
both the same.
That's Tony's line.
Tony's
They're
an
the same
idiot.
thing. Bruce Wayne / Batman is basically DC's Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Just put it out there. They're both don't have powers and just a whole bunch of money.
So useless.
Basically. Anyway, but I mean, he's an educated man. He has all that money, so he definitely went to quite a few colleges of like upscaled. I mean, what else do you do with that time on your hands growing up rich without parents? You gotta go to school. He went to fucking fight in the fucking Himalayas to learn a special karate and shit with fuck, I forget his name, but yeah. And then, slept with his wife, but yeah, Raj Al Ghul, I mean, did sleep with his wife, but we don't talk about that.
You said Raj Al Ghul, and I fucking love.
Rage. It's Rage.
I know what it is, but she said Raj, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh, the Indian version.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so my counter to that is you said he's a billionaire fucking playboy. What do you think he did in school? He slept his way through fucking school. He has so much money. He doesn't care about being educated. We can see that in his character. He can do intelligent things. He could invest his money into the infrastructure of fucking Gotham and get rid of the fucking criminal element by, raising people up so they're not in constant fucking poverty. But guess what? He chooses not to do that. You know why? Because he's fucking stupid.
Argument was arrogance, and I mean, people don't like. I mean, that's arrogance for you.
No, he is arrogant. I will give you arrogant. I
He's
will
arrogant.
not give
He's
you
broody.
educated.
He is a
Okay.
hero. I mean, education wasn't in the question, but
Byronic hero. So educated
Byronic
is in
hero.
yeah,
Okay.
Byronic being
Oh,
arrogant.
so he's educated in martial arts
He-
and
he's-
things
he's-
that has to do with his job, but not educated in the things to do with his daily job, just his night job.
He's also not a
Educated in
social
what?
outcast.
I mean, he kind of
Should
stays
be.
to himself unless it's to sleep with women or put up bad guys.
Which would make him a if you have ready access to women, you are not a social outcast. I'm sorry to say.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay.
I want to weigh in on this so bad.
Speed round.
Fuck's
Well,
sake, Eli.
I'm gonna have to reopen the
Plot
poll
armor
because
is
people weren't
supreme.
voting.
That's all he has.
I like how Furby has been going along in the chat, just adding his own comments, which is Batman is plot armor supreme. That's all he has for him. Tony Stark actually loses and
Wayne is
adapts.
out of
Batman
touch with his
just gains
people.
ultimate plot armor to not lose. Every single Mark suit has upgrades that the last suit failed. He is always constantly updating and adapting. Bruce Wayne is out of touch with his people. Tony Stark constantly interacts and helps his community. It was not Batman versus Tony Stark, by the way. It was Batman
However-
versus Sherlock Holmes as who could be the better Victorian brooding hero.
Wait, what?
Byronic hero. You said Byronic.
So
Sorry.
he swapped in Batman versus Tony Stark.
It
No, we
wasn't Batman
didn't.
versus Tony Stark. I only mentioned Tony Stark because Valkyrie
Oh.
said hero, playboy, philanthropist, and that's Tony's line.
Oh,
Batman can get
They're
fucked.
Kirby should
They're
have
the
joined that.
same, just in different
They are not the same.
different comic book.
They are not the same.
Can we talk?
one-
It's like
can we
Thor
talk,
and
Eli,
Captain
Eli,
America.
can we talk
I
about
mean-
the fact that
Right, 1 minute
Bruce
vote
Wayne-
going
Captain
up.
America and Superman.
Cast
can
your
we talk
votes.
about the
Wayne
fact?
isn't a philanthropist.
Can we talk about the
If-
fact that Bruce Wayne is actually knows like a ridiculous number of languages and has several memory methods similar to Sherlock Holmes? He talked
We
about this in the
Yes.
cartoons.
That's educated. That's
No,
educated.
you failed. Let's get this right. You failed. But to actually speak
I
of
did.
like,
No,
I'm sorry, that's
no.
rude of me. I will
See,
not be rude about this.
Sai, I know all
You're a
of
dick.
this, but I wasn't
I am,
supposed
100%.
to argue for Batman. I was
I
supposed to
know.
argue for Sherlock Holmes.
No, I
I'm
apologize.
trying to
Valkyrie.
see
That was,
it out at the
that was
same
mean.
time, so.
No, I apologize, Valkyrie. That was mean of me.
And that
Yune,
was
you
a-
alive?
And that was a fun back and forth.
Sorry.
Valkyrie.
I was muted. Forgot.
You alive and
Yeah.
kicking? Because it's UV Goose.
Just pay attention to the fact that I won my
Yes,
debate.
I just,
so you all guys know.
said that I'm not sure I'm looking forward debating Goose on this because Goose have woken up in debate mode now.
Goose has woken up into debate mode now. Right, Yune, heads
Am
or
I-
tails?
Heads.
It's tails. Okay, Sherlock Holmes is out, and Batman is out. Okay,
So are we
Goose,
debating
pick a
again?
character. Yep.
Okay. What
It's
characters
you,
left?
It's you versus Yune, and then Eli versus Tarn, and then whoever wins out of you versus whoever wins out of the next one.
Okay, so
You have Dracula, Dorian Gray, Ebenezer Scrooge, Gandalf, Dumbledore, Percy Jackson, Geralt of Rivia, Aragorn, Aslan, Feyre, Xaden, Aragon, Achilles, Darth Vader, Katniss, Lestat, the Headless Horseman, and Deadpool.
we know with
Damn, I
Aragon.
could've
Why not?
that.
You're gonna go with Aragon. Okay.
Yeah, why
Aragon is
not? Let's
gone.
go Aragon.
Yune, who are you picking?
I'm gonna go with could you spin the wheel for me?
Go.
I need to shut up.
Headless Horseman.
I don't even know what number 2 was. Lexi.
You get Headless Horseman. Number 2 was Dorian Gray.
Oh.
Right, you ready?
Not angry.
We've got Hogwarts, Silent Hill, 221B Baker Street, Transylvania, and Westeros left.
Spin it. Go on.
It's Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
I would fit right in.
And the question is, who would make the best defense against the dark arts professor?
Ooh.
Kind of question is that?
Okay, and this is sorry. So it's Aragon versus
The
The
Headless
Headless
Horseman.
Horseman.
right. Okay. So, considering Aragon's entire journey, he has encountered a hell of a lot of dark creatures and has learned how to overcome them. He had an incredibly good mentor in terms of Brom. He also is innately attuned to magic and therefore would be incredible at teaching. He has leadership skills, as shown by the fact that he is able to lead the armies. And also, like, Shafira has a ridiculous amount of knowledge, if we're throwing that in there as well. And actually could
No,
serve as an example
Xaden
for
doesn't
many
get scales,
creatures.
so Aragon doesn't get Saphira.
Okay, fine. But no, still, like, he has a wealth of knowledge and experience that place him as someone who is well-traveled, to teach these lessons successfully, despite the failures that have come before him. Yeah, he's also young enough that he would actually not come across as a boring old fart in classes, and as a genuine teacher would actually probably do quite well. Yeah, like his knowledge from when he lived with the elves, just he actually ticks all of the boxes to be an incredibly good defense dark arts teacher.
You know?
There you go.
So, the Headless Horseman would be a good defense against the dark arts professor because he is very knowledgeable about the dark arts. He used to be something that they would have to defend against. I think he would also use an underutilized resource at Hogwarts, which is the other ghosts, and actually tap into that well of knowledge to teach the kids and use the other ghosts as well. And if nothing else gets through to the kids, he would use fear. And yeah, I think he would get through to the kids. You know, kids tend to be kind of headless chickens.
Can I rebuttal?
Yes.
Aragon would use the Headless Horseman as an example of the things that they should be killing and how they should do it. Also, isn't it a case of that many people like you sign up for the different courses you want to take? So if the Headless Horseman was a professor, the students probably wouldn't sign up. I think considering Aragon's, like, I guess, reputation.
Technically, that's only 80 years.
But still.
First through third year, DA is
okay,
compulsory.
But still, you would end up with students that were like absolutely petrified of going to the class, considering Aragon's reputation. And when you look at how much reputation influences people, when you have the fucking fake ass professor, I forgot his name, who stole all the stories and ended up becoming an amnesiac,
Lockhart.
whatever the fuck. Yeah, Lockhart, that's it. Considering how many people wanted to take his class because of his reputation, it would not surprise me if an actual legitimate, like, hero teaching would be such an attractive. Yeah, I'm talking book Aragon here, by the way. Movie Aragon doesn't exist.
we're only talking books.
But no, I think
Rude.
movie Aragon doesn't exist. It's such a bad film.
He does.
No, he doesn't. Don't lend credence to something that shouldn't have been made. No, yeah, ultimately, Aragon, yeah, he's just he is the perfect fit for the role. He has the experience, he has the ability to lead, and therefore to gain people's attention and trust. He's young enough to engage with the students, but old enough to have the experience needed. And he has an insane wealth of knowledge that he can draw upon from different races, from different sort of obstacles he's had to overcome. Yeah. There you go.
Yune, any response?
You had some good points, but I do have to correct you in saying that considering the shit options they've had for defense against the dark arts teachers before, I think the Headless Horseman would be a better fit, if only for the fact that he's a ghost and he is not as easily manipulated as a living being, a living physical being. And
Yeah.
I think that would work much better in this setting.
Yeah, okay, considering that we have nearly had the snake, I can accept that they would be allowed to apply for the position.
I mean, to be fair, we had Voldemort on the back of his head, idiot who stole everyone's stories.
Yeah,
Mad
the bar
Eye.
is like buried 6 feet under.
Yeah, Death Eater pretending to be a fucking nut job of an aura, a werewolf, Umbridge, and then the Carrows. Yeah, I don't think they're much for like proper teaching protocol in Hogwarts. So I could absolutely see the Headless Horseman being hired.
Get a chance to be data at the very end.
But yeah, get your votes in.
Where he died.
It's voting time. Ooh.
Okay. Time. Fuck.
But honestly, I don't know who would be a better teacher out of the options that we had that I would have picked by myself. So I think going for the Headless Horseman was a nice.
It works
nice
considering.
Pick for me. Yeah.
It does work considering. Like that's the thing. It's not necessarily. It's not like it's a bad choice.
Any more votes
Just
for any more votes?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Votes over.
And Goose and Eli will argue.
Well done, Goose.
I mean, debate.
Is there really, really a difference?
Nah.
Now, Eli versus Tarn.
Oh right, sorry.
Yes, there was Trelawney, as Lexi has pointed out, and there was a centaur.
She was defense against the dark arts, though.
No, but their
you're
hiring
about
of
like
teachers
teachers
is
in
not
general.
exactly
Right.
like,
Yeah.
they're not good.
No.
These people have not come out of university with the right skills to teach children. They've just randomly picked people off the street. Okay, Tarn, heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. Eli.
Do I need to pick a character again?
Yep. Headless
Or you can
Horseman
do me,
is
ask
gone.
Ari to spin the wheel.
Yes, you can do that. I can spin if you prefer.
Or pick Geralt.
Or pick Geralt.
Or pick or pick Gerald,
Mm.
the wish version.
Pick Gerald.
Yes. I have picked Gerald.
You're
of
picking
Rivia.
Gerald. Okay. Gerald is out. Tarn, pick your character.
I'll go Zayden.
You're gonna go Zayden. Ooh, fun.
Ooh.
Brooding
pretty
versus
fantastic.
brooding. Okay,
Passionate versus brooding. Okay.
let's see.
Oh,
Where are
no.
we fighting?
Run away.
These are not a lot of good options.
Westeros. Who would best claim the Iron Throne?
Oh,
Zayden or who?
Zayden or Geralt of Rivia.
No brainer.
Okay, am I first?
You are.
Okay, so Geralt, while most people focus on his monster slaying skills, he is very accustomed to dealing with court intrigue. He generally tries to ignore it, but he always gets dragged into it, and he always seems to escape unscathed. So he has that going for him. He can very easily defend himself. Are we allowed to pull in like side characters from their stories, or is it
Nope.
just that character? Okay, it's just that.
Unless you want to give me a dragon.
I might actually want to give you a dragon
Yeah,
in
but
this
you have
case.
to remember if you give Zayden scale, he also gets Tarn by default.
Mm-hmm. And Violet.
And then Violet, because
That
they're
is
all bonded.
that
So
that is dangerous. Actually,
Does that mean that I
because
also get Andarna?
yes.
also
you do.
yes.
So I get
So
3
no,
dragons
okay,
if you
never
want
mind.
one.
This would be a terrible idea for me, but either way, he's been shown to be able to handle himself with or without allies, but he's also fairly good at making allies. Tab, your turn.
I mean, very simply, he already leads a rebellion himself, so he has experience in leading. I haven't finished all the books, so I don't actually know everything about him. And Gerald, what's it called?
Gerald.
Generally, Geralt likes to stay away from people. I think he likes to do his own thing, and he's not really interested in ruling anything. Whilst Zayden is actually trying to be in charge and trying to make the world what I assume, a better place. I think Geralt wouldn't even go for the throne in the first place.
No, he
whilst
wouldn't.
Zayden would.
Which I agree, he wouldn't go for the throne, which probably would make him the best ruler, because he's not trying to get the throne.
Yeah, but he wouldn't claim it, and that's the question. Who would claim the Iron Throne?
No, who would best?
Zayden would claim it to make the world better.
Yeah, but I think it would make it worse.
Well, that doesn't matter as long as he's claimed it. It doesn't matter if he'd be a good ruler. Would he claim it? He would claim it 100%, even with just like without the dragons, with just his shadow powers alone, and the way that he is very charismatic. He could get so many allies.
Actually, can I
And he
ask
just
a
fit in the
question
world well.
about that? Does he have his shadow powers if he doesn't have scale?
Yes.
Okay.
It's his speaking that it's his personal power,
No,
even though
it
he uses the dragon to get it.
Okay. I can argue that point until the cows come home. No, I don't. Okay, so Geralt has consistently had to go into situations where he doesn't want to do something, but he will do something if it's for the greater good. Not if it's for himself, but if it helps the people he cares about, or in general, the world. He's also very accustomed to dealing with, let's call it otherworldly creatures. So the danger from the north wouldn't necessarily be a problem, and he's also dealt with dragons before. and slain dragons before. He doesn't like to do it, but he's done it.
Tarn, any rebuttal?
I think the same goes for Zayden. He deals with otherworldly characters, and whereas all you have is a sword, I don't remember how much magic does Geralt
No,
have.
he does have some
Wait.
magic.
No,
He does have quite a bit of magic
Okay,
and
but not to the
mutagen.
extent of Zayden's. I think Zayden overall would be a more powerful character, would fit better into this world, and would want to claim the Iron Throne, which is something you need to want. So I think he'd come out on top and claim the Iron Throne, rule the world, and maybe fuck it up in the process. But that's just for pilot's sake.
Okay, get your votes in. Who do we think would best claim the Iron Throne based on the arguments we've heard tonight?
I
I
agree.
agree,
Lexi,
Lexi.
I would absolutely win the Iron Throne.
100%, no
We
doubt.
would all support you and protect
yep.
you.
I'd have the dragons too.
Hmm.
And I wouldn't
Likely.
sleep
Unless
with
me
a
and
family
Sassy, we've
member,
got fucking rage to go.
Also,
We've got spare rage to get out.
no, but
Also,
on top
you're
of
a
that, I'm not going to
dragoon.
sleep with one of my family members, so I'm doing better than 90% of them, so...
I mean, that's fair.
You're so kind to your wife, Herbie.
That's my wife.
It's our wife.
Alright,
Whoa.
forgot.
Puppies.
I'd give you a boost, Lexi. Don't worry. Right, all our votes in?
Fucking uppies.
Well
Let's
done,
go.
Tarn.
Good job.
How much did he bribe you?
You will never live that down, Eli. I will remember this forever.
It's alright, means you're up against Goose now.
Oh, shit. Can I forfeit?
Nope. Goose!
Oh, you want to fight me, but you don't want to fight Goose?
No, because
Oh,
Goose
I
has to win.
remember that.
Goose's social battery is running low. Can
Come
we
on,
can we do this quickly?
Heads or tails?
Oh, Goose wants to go now. Tails. It's not felt this.
It's just a baby.
It's tails again.
Goose, I don't mind if you give up and I win by default.
No. You could give up. I don't. I will. I'm too stubborn.
Oh,
I'm not the one running out.
Oh no.
Oh, I will put myself negative just to win.
I can believe that.
Right, who were our two remaining? We had...
You had Deadpool and...
Oh, Deadpool and Aragon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I realized my battery was going when I was accidentally rude to Valkyrie, and I've sent Valkyrie a message to apologize.
It's okay. You can destroy me. I'm ready.
I will happily destroy you, don't worry. That is meant with all level of sexual undertone as well.
Someone clip that.
Goose.
Flip.
Deadpool or Aragon?
We've had it. I did Aragon last time.
Well, they were the remaining two.
Nice
Or I can
appeal.
spin the wheel.
No.
I'm gonna fuck it, spin it. Spin it to win it.
Wait, Aragorn or Aragon?
Aragon.
Dragon Rider.
Dragon.
Oh shit. I don't
Okay,
know
well,
him.
Goose, you've got Feyre.
No, what's the second one? Do we not get to pick between the two?
Yes, you do. Feyre versus... Dumbledore.
Oh god, I'm gonna take Dumbly Wumbly. Let's go.
Dumbly Wumbly.
Double door.
Oh
So
shit.
Tarn, you've got Feyre.
Double door.
I
And-
should have read Okatar.
You're in Silent Hill.
Oh. Okay,
Your question is, who would survive the horrors of Silent Hill and make it out alive? Goose, you're going first.
All right. Okay, so Dumbledore is obviously incredibly powerful, having wielded several incredibly strong artifacts. It's just magically, ridiculously strong. He's incredibly smart, which means that he would be able to navigate traps. He's also fucking manipulative and actually quite evil when you look at the abuse that he lays out on Harry, and therefore it's just like, okay, so not only are you powerful and cunning enough to survive Silent Hill, but you'd actually probably Silent Hill was Pyramid Head, wasn't it? Am I thinking that wrong?
Yes.
No, it is.
No,
Yes.
Yes.
You'd actually probably make friends with Pyramid Head.
I have.
in
Sorry,
the terms
I
of
have.
like,
Konami novelization by Sadamu Yamashita.
yeah. So,
So,
but yeah,
say Saddam Hussein there for some
Yes.
reason.
but yeah, no, like
the
he's
famous Saddam Hussein of Silent
the only,
Hill.
I mean, he has the ability to apparate away. So if he needs to just get out, he can get out. But if it's survival, he literally has all of the magical abilities. He has the intelligence. He has the cunning, and he's also ruthless. The only thing slowing him down is his age. But even then, he's a nippy little bastard who'd be able to either use a broom to get around or just fucking teleport. So yeah, like he wins basically. I
I'm
can
kissing him.
absolutely,
It's my turn.
if it's Feyre and Dumbledore like having to survive together, he's absolutely sacrificing her through manipulating her to like going a certain way or doing a certain thing. Or
Although that would probably work.
yeah, so but yeah, that's why Dumbledore would be the one to better survive Silent Hill.
Luckily, they are not in this case together. It's either. And although I do not know Feyre very well, I've been very quickly searching. And as far as I can see, he is incredibly strong. He can wield a lot of magic, so I don't think it's going to be any issue surviving there. She has been captured and escaped several times, as far as I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So she has experience in escaping. She's incredibly powerful. I feel like that's all I know, though. I think that she would win. That's the best I can give you right now.
To argue both sides.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She has, as previously stated, she has the ability to navigate essentially the Feywild. Therefore, navigating something like Silent Hill, she'd probably be incredibly good at.
I will chuck
It's
in
just
just
whether-
to be extra mean that, as Eli and Furby have pointed out, the way Silent Hill works is it's in your head, so the worse the horror's in your head, the worse it is
Oh
for you.
fuck!
Oh,
Oh fuck! Right, that's
So-
me out.
Dumbledore's fucked.
Yeah. So essentially,
Dumbledore,
Dumbledore's
yeah,
been through some
potentially.
shit.
No,
But also-
the more specific thing is if you have any darkness in you.
Oh, Dumbledore's fucked.
Yeah,
Dumbledore's-
they
no,
will
actually,
take
yeah,
that
Dumbledore's
and
fucked.
turn it into the worst fucking possible thing. That's the point of Silent Hill.
But he also potentially has the power to survive that. Which is the thing is, you can be as dark as you want, but that darkness is not only like your enemy, but technically your friend. That's an edgy statement, but the darkness is your ally and your enemy. Ooh. But yeah, like legitimately, he has enough power to be able to overcome his own sort of demons, I guess. The man made a
Well-
child like live through abusive like aunts and uncles, and then made that same child watch him as he essentially drove himself into madness. I think he would have the abilities to do what he needed to do.
Well, can the rest of us have a rebuttal for that?
Let's get the vote in first,
No.
and then
Aye.
you can have at it.
Aye.
Just
Well,
one
remind me.
last thing is what I'm finding out is that Feyre is actually Fey, which means she's immortal. She's so incredibly strong. And apparently has experience with what is written here, Daimate, which means he is already used to like mind games.
Mm,
No, I haven't read the books. I'm trying here. I'm grasping at straws.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You haven't read them, so I will be nice.
Thank you.
The
So
vote
No, but
is up,
she
and the vote is
exists
going
within
down
the
quick,
Fae.
so get your votes in quick.
She exists within the
please.
Fae, and therefore is used to Fae politics.
Quick.
So
quick,
mind
quick,
games. She's highly intelligent.
I think Goose is fighting for me here, so I think that's why I win. I've
But
convinced
also,
him to join my side.
We're 50-50.
people
5,
who have read
4,
the books, I
3,
think, favor.
2, 1.
Is it a draw?
It's a draw.
It's a
It's a
draw.
draw.
We
That means
both
we
win.
both win.
That means we
Well
got to do
done.
another one.
No,
Then
we both
you
win. I
think-
think that's fair.
I think that's a nice
Nah,
one.
if you
We
think
both win.
Dumbledore can survive, Dumbledore had to get Harry to fucking help him survive the shit in fucking book 6. So he's not strong enough to deal with it on his own.
This is fair.
I feel like you said the same about the other wizard. What's his name?
Gandalf.
Thank you. Was it
Yeah, all
also
these
you just
ancient
said
wizards
those weak-
end up relying on kids, and it's very suspicious.
The 2 remaining questions, by the way, because it didn't match up very well, were for 221B Baker Street. It was who would make the best detective assistant to Sherlock Holmes, which I was really hoping was going to come up with some of the characters that we had, because I think someone arguing Deadpool being Sherlock Holmes is John
Oh my
Watson
God.
would have been fucking
Deadpool
hilarious.
would be the best.
Deadpool, definitely.
And then, of course, we had
Without a doubt.
it was a re-roll, but we had who would best defeat Count Dracula in his own castle, which again I think some
Geralt.
of them would have been quite
Deadpool.
funny. Deadpool, probably, yes.
Ebenezer
Geralt.
Scrooge versus
Deadpool
Dracula.
would just fucking kill him with fucking sarcasm and shit.
Yes,
I'm
Deadpool
sorry.
and
I
Sherlock
would
would
kind
be
of like
perfect
to
for
see.
me.
I would kind of like to see a Zayden versus Dracula.
That
That'd
would have
be
been funny.
cool.
But there we go. That was fun.
Yes,
That
yes,
was
it
fun.
was.
So, little update. Have cute animals back to end the night. There they are.
Hello again. Hello again.
Hello again. Haha. Happy raccoon. So, as you may have seen, the Twitch has undergone a bit of a facelift. And is now going to be 110% just for the Bookwyrm's Lair. Which means we were doing Terrible Gaming with the Trash Panda on a Thursday. But starting in April, we're going to be doing, instead of gaming, we're going to be doing a second bookish stream, which will be on a Tuesday evening. And it's going to be a variety stream. So, Sunday nights, yeet. Sunday nights are still going to be our book club chats. But Tuesdays are where we're going to be able to have a little bit more fun.
That's so long.
We are 9 minutes away from having been on stream for 3 hours. I want to give you my little update about what's coming soon. Stop playing stupidly long songs. And Eli, don't think I don't know why you've cheered.
Huh?
Swear down. If the next one that gets played is what I think it is, I will murder you.
I've done nothing. I cheered because you deserve cheering. What
Okay.
the fuck?
Keeping my eye on you. Yes. So, starting in April, Tuesday nights are going to be the bookish variety stream, and they are going to be I'm gonna murder you lot on the fucking soundboard in a minute. They are going to be event.
Baby shark do-do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do-do-do, baby shark.
Are you sure?
So,
I mean, I can just turn off the sound.
trivia, debates, Q&As, ask me anythings, reading fan fiction. All of these sorts of things are going to be moving to our Tuesday stream so that Sundays can remain our topic talks. We're going to look at getting our hands on some authors, because I know we have quite a few wonderful authors in the Discord, but I'm also going to see if
Write that down.
and grab some other authors as well, so we can do some question and answer sessions with writers. And we're going to have lots of fun.
Yay!
But yes, obviously we're going to be starting with our fanfiction read along. So don't forget, you have until the 1st, which is in 8 days, to post. I gave you an entire channel,
Which I've used.
which you have used, which is in the... somewhere. Where did I put it? It's in the book club events.
Hello, motherfucker.
Where the fuck is it? I've lost it.
I don't think.
Oh, there it is. No, it's in the book chat. I'm gonna pin it for just now so I don't lose it again. There it is. So, it's called Fanfic Submissions for April 1st. You know, because we're really going on the nose. So post your fanfictions there if you want me to read them on stream. But yes, we're gonna have trivias. We have a Harry Potter trivia night coming up that I've been working on. We have, and we're gonna do an Ask Me Anything, which I may regret
Oh no.
very quickly.
I mean, the questions could be for anyone
They could be.
if they wanna be, or they could be just for you.
And on top of that,
No comment.
we might, if we can, where are we in terms of followers now? 231?
Let's go.
If we can hit 250, then we could possibly look at doing another giveaway. Because who doesn't want free shit?
More stuff.
More stuff.
Free stuff.
So, there you go. As of April, you'll get 2 bookish streams a week. We will start the Tuesday one a little bit later, so it's going to start at 8 p.m. my time. Just because I have to be a bit later, so it'll make it a little bit easier for our American friends. And yeah, join when you can. Come and have a laugh. Let's do some bookish stuff. And also, I have no regrets on the fanfiction. In fact, I'm actually entirely disappointed in what's been submitted so far because there's no schmuck.
None?
None. Where's the smut, guys? Where's the smut?
I've been
got a very
waiting for
sweet,
someone else
very loving Dragon Age one.
Oh, someone sent me an awful one. So if you're sure.
I mean,
I just realised you laugh like Muttley sometimes. I'll start calling you Smutly.
I accept. I am the smut. This is also true. But yes, so you'll be getting 2 streams a week. You lucky devils. And then, as you will see from the updated panels, there are some other exciting things coming. One of those being our darling, our dear, our lovely subscribers will be gaining some perks.
Gasp.
Gotta make it worth
Whoop, whoop.
The gas.
le gasp indeed. There's going to be some perks for our subscribers, including merch discounts, because the merch is
Ooh.
on its way, slowly but surely.
That
Let's
better
go.
be a twastatism.
We have my lord twas the tism and professionalism
God.
coming up.
Yeah, professionalism, but the T is in brackets.
Yep.
I need that for my job.
No, that's exactly. Why do you think I've asked for it? That's exactly
need
what I
that.
want it for. I'm sick and tired of having to explain to my clients, look, I'm autistic. If I'm a bit blunt, like, just ignore it. And I just want it on a mug. It's going to be so much fucking easier.
So
Mug
we
and
need
a
to
hoodie.
subscribe and buy the mug.
Mugs and hoodies
I'm
and hats
gonna
and
product. I want to be product tester for that one.
and I've found out that I can cut acrylic on my Cricut, so you're gonna get some real damn fancy bookmarks.
Fishmancy.
Schmancy. And on that
Let's go.
3-hour long stream.
Wait,
Oh,
can I plug my silly little thing?
go plug your silly little thing.
Okay. So we currently have a silly little daily writing challenge
Yes.
Oh shit.
in book club, which I have no idea how I am holding this. I am not a writer, but here I am.
You're
and
doing
we've
a
had
damn
great
good
fun.
job at it.
Thank you.
True.
But we've been having fun, and we're just writing to get better at it and write it to have some fun. So for anyone that's interested, come join.
What's the challenge for this week?
It's to write out a scene with or without characters, preferably with incorporating as many senses as possible.
There we go. And on that,
And it's not homework.
And
Oh,
it's not homework.
next,
It's a side
yes,
quest.
no, next week is obviously Book of the Month. So we have had a good few suggestions posted for the Book of the Month. It is exciting stuff. So the poll will be going up. I was going to do it Friday, but we're going to do it a bit earlier than that. So I'm going to post it tomorrow. And you will have until Friday to vote. And the winner will be Fable's next month's Book of the Month. It's exciting stuff. Valkyrie has
Yes.
suggested Fellowship of the Ring, so you're all fucked.
Oh no.
With a
Nope.
note of it just being the fellowship.
Yes. But we do have it in both ebook and audiobook form, and the audiobook is dramatic audio. It's
Special
a full
edition.
cast. It is actually
Yeah.
brilliant to listen to.
Wait, it's a cast that does it.
Yeah, full
Like
cast.
watching a movie in
Oh.
your mind.
Oh, I might have to listen to it then.
It is worth it. To be fair, they are brilliant. There is also a version that is narrated by bloke whose name I can't remember now. Voice of
Andy Serkis.
that's the one. Thank you, Andy Serkis.
Yep.
Who
Yep.
obviously voices name I can't remember right now because my brain has died.
Gollum.
Thank you, Gollum and
Smeagol.
Smeagol.
And Caesar. And King Kong.
Yes, and many others.
Well, Disney Daily voice, but.
But yes, and we shall see you next week for Book of the Month. Bum, bum, bum.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.